Yeah. Okay.
What? Okay, we're on. I'm gonna run the intro in a second.
All right.
Are we on?
In a
Seriously?
second. All
We're
right.
on right now.
Like literally?
I don't
Well-
hear you though. Hold up.
Because I don't have the mic.
I got some news for that
We're
ass.
doing a live mic check here.
Low.
Go
I'm
ahead.
not holding this shit.
Go ahead, brother.
You're not holding it right?
There you go. I can hear you now.
That's what she
All
said.
right, bet. We're gonna run the intro. Let's do this.
You are now tuned in to
Fuck
Blunt
it. We'll do it live. Fuck it.
on FLOHIO Radio.
You know what
Oh, you want
time
the
it
wireless
is.
mic Swiss?
You've heard the other podcasts.
I got you.
Yeah.
Now make way. One day I'm gonna make a real stupid
Shout
ass
out Joe
intro
Budden.
like these other
Shout out
bum
M.
niggas have.
That's my man.
Oh, we got that. We're gonna get to that.
Oh, can we hear? They can hear us right now.
They can hear us right now.
Oh, that's just nice.
Oh, did you check this one? Oh, this one's loud.
That's really loud.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, that one's mad.
We just
It's only right. This is what happens when you get off your game,
For
bro.
real,
We
fuck
start
it.
off shit like this.
This new blunt
We
session.
put off like 2-3 weeks.
This is the fourth quarter blunt session.
Talk
Yeah.
straight through the intro.
Yeah, this is that when niggas start traveling and just getting dumb calls and shit.
For real.
You're so tired, you just
We
forget.
run that round of applause.
Yeah.
It's blunt session, baby. Yeah. Hi guys.
What up?
So let me just let everybody know we stepped out for a cigarette about 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, I don't smoke cigarettes.
Yeah, we all stepped out,
Word.
and we got kidnapped.
Word. It happens. That's why you guys gotta, tie your dogs together and all that good stuff. They kidnapping people and dogs. That's all I had to say.
Well, that's pretty specific.
We saved the dogs, but we're about to kill like 8,000 to 10,000 dogs out here in Florida. Shout out to y'all.
Shout out to everybody. Shout out to K Swiss.
Everybody's missing us.
Shout out to Gino Lexus,
Yeah.
aka DJ Gino Lexus.
The head Sean sensation.
Shout out to Brother Latino Heat back in the
Word.
corner on the phone. Brother
Alright.
Latino Heat is here, ladies
I'm
and gentlemen.
posting the link on the Facebook,
Bam.
and Twitter, and
There you go.
Instagram.
There you go. You want to
Motor Full Capital L chilling.
Yeah. What
Off to
up?
the right.
What up,
Yeah.
though?
So where you guys been the past 3 weeks? I ain't seen you.
Oh man. It has been quite eventful.
Been a lot.
But
been
we're
going on.
here. We're
Yeah,
here.
we're here.
And that's what counts, man. We are here. Oh yeah, I want to start off this news right here. Y'all want to hear some bugged out shit?
Go ahead.
Girl Scouts sue Boy
I
Scouts
saw that. Is that real?
over
Yep,
name
it
change,
is.
bro. I mean,
copyright
even though it's on
infringement
CNN, it might be real news.
Oh.
Well, they should fight each other. Like the Girl Scouts should just have a fight to the death.
They should have
with the
a,
Boy
a
Scouts.
celebrity death match.
Because I mean, hey,
Boy Scouts versus Girl Scouts.
because like if you think about it, it's not even unfair. Because at that age, they're like the same size.
They really are, though.
I mean-
As a
So-
matter of fact, at that age, the girls might have the advantage.
Girls might actually be able to beat the Boy Scouts. I'm just saying, man, y'all, they might have to call in the Eagle Scouts on that one.
Did they say what the problem was?
The name.
Like, what is the what's
The name.
or was the
Yo,
name of Scouts?
you want to hear what? Nah,
Girls-
listen,
girls
Rio.
can't
All
be
right,
scouts.
Gino-
This is real business here, all right?
Girls can't be
I'm
scouts.
This
interested.
is women versus men. And we're sick and tired of men encroaching in all our women things. An example,
Girl Scouts.
the girl, a long-running dispute between scouts has now ended up in a Manhattan court.
They got old beef.
Yo, this is from back in the day, beef, bro.
They got old beef.
The Girl Scouts of the USA has filed a trademark infringement lawsuit against the Boy Scouts of America
Why?
after
Here we
it
go.
announced that it would drop boy from the name of a program in 2019.
Oh, so they can't be the Scouts.
The boys group has already begun to welcome older girls.
Ooh.
Oh,
so they
prospect.
it's like, oh yeah, they take what they
So
are.
they're
taking
dropping
it.
off the
Yo,
boy out
it's
of
the
Boy
Crips versus
Scouts.
the Bloods. It's like,
Just like, so basically the Girl Scouts are like, yo, you can't be taking our people.
that's like the
No,
Bloods
they
saying, we
basically saying you
got a blood walk.
Yeah.
You got a Crip walk, we got a blood walk.
Yeah. You can't take girls. You can't take girls from the Girl Scouts.
Snap. So the
I mean,
Girl
that makes sense.
Scouts said in a complaint filed in Manhattan federal court Tuesday that the Boy Scouts do not have the right to use scouts or scouting.
Yo, this is classic.
So are they gonna go after the military next? I mean, doesn't the military have scouts?
Yeah, but they're not the actual label. You know
Yeah,
what
they
I'm
are.
saying?
That's a rank.
Yeah, it's a rank, but it's not the actual like.
It's
hey,
a,
this
that's
is
a
our
label.
business.
If
You
you're a
have the United States military suing the
But
Boy
yo,
and Girl
but think
Scouts.
about it.
no,
but,
actually, it would be the other way around. If the scouts sue the military, that shit would be
But
hilarious.
this is what it is. Like, they're saying the Girl Scouts said the change has caused confusion among the public, causing them to think the Girl Scouts did not exist or had merged with the Boy Scouts. Reuters reported.
I can see what she's saying.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
but-
can see
No, you
someone's
can't.
emotional.
Okay, look, no, you can't, because the confusion is that nobody even knew that there was beef like that.
Not
to be
me,
honest,
bruh.
who was paying attention
They
to the
kept it on
scouts
the
like
low.
that?
Bruh,
So
like,
you tell me that it's gonna be like the fucking Jets and the Sharks and West Side Story and shit?
Nah, man, it's just going to be a battle for the scouts.
that's it.
Exactly.
Oh,
the
you
last
know,
Boy Scout.
They have a battle royale. I don't
The
know.
last Boy Scout.
You know, you take the top. No. You take the top 20 Boy Scouts and the top 20 Girl Scouts, and you drop them in Rhode
Yeah,
Island.
you know that would be cool though.
You
like,
drop them in
out of
Rhode
Rhode
Island.
Island, and then they get backpacks with weapons.
Is there
or,
a
like,
way to
random
check
shit.
out,
this
like,
guy's
alumni?
battle royale, the Boy Scout and Girl
Is
Scout.
there a way to
children.
check out Scout alumni? Like what if
Yo.
like Tom
To see who-
Cruise was a
to see
was
who
a Boy Scout?
Your more famous scouts.
Yeah,
Or
let's see
Eagle
the, like
Scout.
the top 20 scouts. That's interesting, actually.
You know, how about a top 3 who you think they're scouts?
Ooh,
Top 3 people who
we
we
think
think
are-
would be
were
scouts.
in Boy
Can we
Scouts?
stumble into
We're
a
Eagle
top 3?
Scouts. Top 3 Eagle
Top three-
Scout.
all right, so top 3 people
Eagle
that you
Scouts.
think that we think would be Eagle Scouts. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
All right,
All right.
go ahead.
Okay, I got Ben Affleck.
That's the Eagle Scout looking nigga right
That's
there.
a motherfucker.
Wait, are you gonna say one and then we pass it around the room?
I mean, we could, so I don't go taking
All
all
right,
the good
all right.
ones.
So
Yeah.
that's a
Okay,
good one.
switch
Yeah,
your
all right,
next.
boom.
We'll go
That's good.
counterclockwise.
That's a good one. All right, boom.
Uh,
Now you're right, clockwise, bro.
yeah, that is good.
It's
You said-
definitely
wait, wait, you
clockwise.
said, you said,
Don't worry about me. It's the Red Bull talking.
you said,
And highlight.
I
Ben
really
Affleck.
said, yeah, I said Ben Affleck.
Yeah,
All right,
it's only right. You know who's
Wait,
gonna
I gotta
come.
write these down.
If you say Ben, you know who's gonna come somewhere.
That was the second guy. I couldn't remember his name. That's why I said Ben Affleck first.
Well, I feel like Matt Damon.
Oh, you
Yeah.
go.
You know it.
I already know.
You
He
had to
got
bring
that
it
one.
out.
Yeah, you had to bring that
Got
one.
to.
Man, I
Yeah.
would've
Got
been-
to.
So yeah, I'm gonna go because I'm sure they're
All right.
probably
How they know
they're
each
probably
other.
The same troop.
Yo, for real.
That's
It all
where it
makes
started.
sense. They were
Go ahead, G.
Goodwill Hunting together.
Go ahead, Swiss.
All right, Tom Cruise is definitely a Boy Scout looking nigga.
Yeah.
He even played Cocktail.
No, this was at the top of it. Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, I like that.
Before he was on Growing Pains that he was on?
Yeah,
Yeah.
a definite Boy Scout.
Sure was.
Wow.
I'm gonna go with Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't.
He was
Yeah,
You know
no,
what?
JT was
Especially
definitely
now?
a Boy Scout.
Especially now. Well, I mean, Boy Scouts, you gotta have some kind of.
Well, you got to think. Remember, he was a
And right
Disney-
now, this last album, he came out with the
He was a
Woods.
Mickey Mouse Club.
He was
It's
a
like he
Disney
was-
kid. Yeah,
right.
and he did the wood
Yeah.
That's what
shit.
I'm saying. I'm
Yeah.
pretty
That's
sure.
back to his roots.
So he
So
was-
who'd you say?
He
Who'd
was
you
a
say?
scout. Justin
We're
Timberlake.
saying
So you
Justin.
got JT.
Yeah, JT
Yeah.
definitely.
Who you got, G?
His-
Who did you have? Because I know Alfie.
I got
He's
Tom
Tom
Cruise.
Cruise.
Okay, Cruz. All right.
Tom Cruise, yeah. I'm saying Days of Thunders definitely knows how to tie some knots.
Yeah.
Definitely.
All right. I'm gonna say. What was his name?
Yo, this is
Hey,
good.
don't color discriminate.
I know. That's what I was thinking. I'm
Come
trying
on,
to
how
touch.
many
I'm-
black
What are you talking about?
niggas?
There's no like black Boy
Like,
Scouts.
You don't
really?
think so? I
Yeah,
think we
yo,
ought to take
yo.
a shot and see who we got.
All right. Well, I mean, we can
I'm
do
gonna
the
say.
research.
I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna research this
I know we're really gonna look into this.
for real.
I'm gonna say.
Eagle Scouts.
What's his name? The guy from Boys in the Hood, Ricky. Chestnut,
Wow.
Morris Chestnut.
Morris
Chestnut.
Morris Chestnut was a Boy Scout. Yo, all right.
Yeah,
I
that
I
like
can
shit-
see that. I can see
That shit's
that.
kind
That's
of
a good one.
Yeah, I can kind of see that too. Actually,
Yo,
I
got-
don't see
yo.
like the majors.
Yo, I can
I
see
did
that.
Denzel wasn't no Boy Scout.
You know who I just thought? Nah.
I got one.
Oh,
Now I
man.
got one too. You just
you.
started some shit, bro.
You sure did, bro. Because I'm gonna say, you know who looks like he might have been one
that?
was Anthony Anderson.
Oh,
Okay. Oh wait, I know.
Yo.
the
might
funny
have
guy
been
from ABC.
Yeah.
yo,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can see him. Yeah, Romeo Must Die.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
bro.
definitely-
Hey,
yo,
don't
he-
forget me, myself, and Irene.
Yeah.
He fucking killed it.
Oh yeah, that's right. He was one of
Yo,
the. One of the
tell me
black
that
kids.
was not one of the funniest freaking
God.
slept on movies.
Especially
Yeah.
when they got into the helicopter.
Come
oh my
on.
god.
Bruh. It was yelling at him and
Me-
German.
myself
What do you
and
mean
Irene.
that you don't understand how to fly this?
Bro,
that shit's great.
Yo, the day when he thought he hit that, but it was your boy, the alter ego, that hit it. And the next day he's like, "Why am I peeing so?"
Oh, yeah. Why am I pissing like I had sex last
You know,
night?
you're
I was crazy. Like, I only can read in German. I can't spell. I can only speak in German. I can't read it.
Right?
Yes.
You
Classic.
God, that shit is
Good
crazy.
call. All right. Now that we taking it there with this second round, shit, Tay Diggs is
I was
that nigga
Tay
knows
Diggs.
some loopy loops,
Yeah.
man.
No, I'm gonna throw all y'all off. Lou Diamond Phillips.
Oh, you
Oh.
La Bamba.
Yeah. Hey, he was also in that one-off
We all know
action
him.
movie with him and Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, but he can't
Hit
get
him,
him. No,
the
but-
game.
big hit.
The big
about
hit,
it, think about it.
That was the
That
shit.
shit was
all right, but
classic.
look, all of us, I guess we're all going to do Spanish guys next. Alfie's still got to get his black guys.
You know what? Yo.
All right, I got one.
Hold on, you can't skip.
All right, wait.
You got to
You
wait
ready
now.
to travel with this guy.
Wait, hold
And you
on.
wonder why they like,
Go ahead.
They don't want me on the
Skip
mic.
me.
Go ahead.
Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Oh, Theo.
wow, definitely.
That's
Yeah.
a good guess.
I
Theo
feel like he
Huxtable.
would be.
Yeah.
Theo Huxtable would definitely.
All right, final
definitely.
round, Spanish guys.
But he looked like the one that get picked on.
Spanish dude.
Spanish dudes in the
who might have
scouts.
been in the scouts.
Might have been in the
Spanish
scouts.
scouts. Yo.
Okay. Let me see.
Yo, that's tough.
Yeah, come on, man. There's not that many like Spanish mainstream actors.
I know
yo.
there really isn't though.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Like-
don't even want to say John Leguizamo because he
That's
doesn't seem
messed
like.
up.
Nah,
No,
because
That might work.
That probably will work. 'Cause
Yeah.
in New York, bro, they
John
was putting,
Leguizamo-
they was putting
yeah.
a lot of them little badass kids in the scouts.
Yeah, like get him out
Scouts
the
is
hood.
that's an after school program.
I'm not gonna say it, but I will say Enrique Iglesias.
Oh, and that nigga was singing
Man,
it.
I don't know, man. He seemed
You
kind of
gonna say
oily. He seemed a little too oily
like
to
you-
me.
Wait, you mean his?
Too oily.
You gotta say his son,
Yo, he was too.
That's the guy, right?
Yeah.
Enrique.
You talking about Julio?
Julio?
Julio.
Yeah, you're right. All right. Yeah. Not Julio though.
Swiss.
Julio, like that nigga was fucking hoes in preschool. You know what I'm saying? I don't see him being.
think
Seeing him being in the woods around a bunch of boys.
Yeah,
Nah.
I see. He seemed like he was ready. Like he was like
Who's
ready.
gonna, okay.
Nah, I'm gonna say Benicio del Toro. I think there's.
I like that.
Something went wrong in his childhood.
Bro,
That's
you
why.
seen the Hunted?
Something happened on the camping trip.
Something happened on one of
I
those
like
trips.
that.
He's like, fuck this. I'm about to be an actor.
That's it. I know what happened. He cut up some squirrels and shit.
For real.
He was one of the ones they would find like they cut him up and he found a
probably
way to
did- nah, he probably
like,
did-
dissect them and shit. They just found the
He probably
body.
didn't even cut him up. He probably just shaved him.
There was a
He probably
wrap.
shaved all the
No.
hair
He
off
cut
the
him up and he
squirrel.
cut the heads off and his necklace of heads.
Yo, that's
Yeah, and then he
That's-
cut the ears off too, huh?
got a necklace of
He cut the
squirrel
ears
heads.
off.
Yeah, that's some weird as
He got
shit.
some squirrel ears around his necklace.
Yeah, that's some weird shit.
Gino, you're up.
Bro, this is hard because
Spanish dudes.
Spanish dudes.
I gotta switch to black.
Yo,
too,
if
so.
that's the case, if we're
How
gonna
you gonna
take it there,
switch to
no,
black?
because I already picked
because he already
Hispanic.
picked Lou Diamond.
Oh yeah.
He picked La Bamba.
La Bamba.
So shit, I had the guy down. I was ready to talk about. All right, we talk about no, not Asian.
We said Del Toro was the last guy.
Yeah, damn, I had motherfucker.
Holy shit.
And it wasn't John Leguizamo.
Oh, I got him. Ricky Martin. That nigga.
Oh shit.
That nigga.
I don't
right
know. He
there.
was in Menudo. Does that count?
They
Bro,
probably,
you guys-
that's probably like the last.
That's a girl troop.
This is all I gotta say. He did come out recently, and Boy Scouts is a lot of dudes.
A lot of dudes in
Makes
there.
sense.
He's sleeping in them tents, man.
Math
makes-
is there.
It makes sense if he did come out. He was
All
probably a
right,
scoutmaster.
so mine. I don't know if they allowed British people, but Idris Elba.
Ooh.
You gonna say Idris? Yeah,
Maybe
he's a
is
James.
there like a British division of Boy
James
Scouts?
Bond.
Yeah, they're like the Boy
It's the
Guards.
Boy Scouts of
Yeah,
America.
It's the Celtics.
Yeah, like that's the thing.
What is it?
Isn't
What
that
is
just
it?
like an
What is-
American thing?
Yeah, it's like the Boy Scouts is an American thing. It's not. They don't have like
It's
what
like
is it?
they have the Night Scouts. out
the
there.
Wood
Boys
Lads.
Night.
the Boys' Nights.
They have the boy.
No, they have the British Knights.
The
They
Knights
have-
of King
Where do you think the shoes came from?
True. Good point.
There you go.
They call them
See, we figured it out.
All right.
Yeah.
Who's the lone Hispanic, bro?
Idris.
Lone Hispanic.
the lads.
You know what? Honestly, he
gonna
keeps
jump on
popping in my head. Louis Guzman.
Luis
Luis
Guzman.
Who's that?
He's the
Remember
typical Hispanic fat
Remember the
dude.
guy from
Carlito.
with the nostrils?
Carlito.
Yeah, and the big
The
the beard
trader in
usually.
Carlito's way.
I know what you mean.
You see,
Yeah.
if you ever seen Waiting, Have you ever seen
Yeah,
Waiting?
Oh, he was in what was it, 51st Dates or whatever?
Yeah,
the Adam
40
Sandler
First
flick?
Dates.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was the
Which
gay
one of my favorite
cop or
Adam
whatever.
Sandler movies.
That was fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah,
That movie was dope.
It doesn't.
Okay,
it doesn't do it
okay.
like. It doesn't do it like Waiting though.
Bonus
Waiting was
round.
dope.
The 5 of us in this room, who's been a Boy Scout, an actual Boy Scout?
Who's been a Boy
Yeah, I'm
Scout?
gonna tell you right now, my little brother. Real
No, I'm
shit.
talking about the 5 of us in this room.
Nope.
I have.
Word?
Yep.
Oh
I
snap!
can see that. I mean,
Yeah.
wait.
But do you still remember some shit?
Yeah, man. I remember having to make those. You know those cars that it's like a piece of wood. It looks
Yeah,
like a
and
jet,
you gotta drive it.
and you have to drop it from the thing, and it
Yeah.
goes down fast. Yeah, that.
Was it fast?
Yeah, no.
Hell no.
Oh,
This shit was
piece of
slow.
shit.
Come on, son. What happened?
Wait,
They give
you're
you
talking
a
about
kid
the one
and
that you
shit.
had to make out of popsicle sticks?
No. This is when they give you a piece of wood that looks like it, and you have to do the rest of the work.
Yeah, I'm about to
I hate
my
to paint
little
it.
brother
Oh,
said-
that's right. It had the little pieces and you little stuck the wheels and shit on it.
Yeah.
I wanted to do that. That was dope.
Yo,
I'm
they
happy.
did that shit.
Funny
like-
side story though. They went to go pick me up from. Were they pick me up or drop me off?
Uh-oh.
Anyways, they come.
you
my-
know where
Pops,
one of those
Pops
overnight
drove us
joints?
over there in the old school van and shit. And I get out and he runs my foot over.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Oh no, I closed the door in my hand.
Oh, wow. Yo, we got similar. Like, when I was a kid, my foot got ran over by a taxi.
Yeah.
And then when I got older, I slammed it.
And I do remember there was this jamboree thing that they had like out in the sticks and shit. You were
That's
like
where a
there
lot of
for-
kids got touched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, bro.
It's like all the Boy
At
Scouts
the Boy
groups
Scout
from Ohio and
Jamboree.
shit.
I'm just saying, bro.
Jamboree.
The Jamboree. That's where.
I had a big ass bonfire and shit, and
Oh.
we ate rations and shit.
Did it have,
Wait. Did you participate in a soapbox derby?
That's what that is.
Nah,
That-
he had one of those. What was it? The little. Were you?
Yeah, the little
The
wooden-
little car though.
Yeah,
That's
No,
what
I'm
we're talking about.
No, I'm talking about the actual. Nah, see, that's not a
Oh,
soapbox.
you mean actually get into it?
the one
and
where
drive.
you
No,
get in, the
nah.
one where you
Nah,
build
he
that
did-
little
I never
crappy
did that.
ass
I'm going to
car.
tell you what I
No.
wanted to always do. Be in a race like the Rugrats. I mean, the Rascals.
Yeah, that's the
Remember doing that?
soapbox
That's
derby.
soapbox.
That's
I've
the
always
soapbox
wanted to
derby.
do that, bro. Always.
We
No,
had some-
this is a really hard topic to search on Google. You would
What
think
is
this
that?
would be easier.
What, the
to
Boy
find
Scouts?
out who was in the Boy Scouts.
Yo, that's some
Nah,
we just
man,
picked the
that's
wrong
classified.
time in
because
this.
that's some stuff
Bruh,
that you keep secret.
That's classified.
That goes to the grave with you. You don't want people to know you were in the Boy Scouts.
And you know how to, do 30 different knots.
It's like finding out. It's like finding out some of these people were in SLD. It's the same shit.
And that's going to take the game out. Like, when now you realize, oh, that's how you know all these things.
That's even
about
funnier one.
the
Who do you
Earth.
think graduated from SLD?
Yo,
I'm
there's a
just
couple
saying.
people.
There's a lot. There's a couple of actors I feel like would be, SLD
I remember
kids.
it was messed up. Like, when I had, when they used to do in-school suspension in Brandon, they used to
Oh,
put you in
shit.
class
I got
with
one.
them.
So it says celebrities
I see one.
who were Boy Scouts.
Do you see? Yeah. Do you see the list? Steven Spielberg, Michael Jordan,
Oh,
Yep, Michael Jordan was.
Neil Armstrong.
elite.
Yep.
Elite.
Motherfuckers doing real
Jimmy
shit.
Buffett. Jimmy Buffett is a Boy Scout.
Cheeseburger in
All
paradise.
right, we're gonna look at this now. There's a whole list.
Martin Luther King Jr.
Man, they just saying that shit.
No,
I
this is
believe
it.
Yeah. well,
Man,
Troop
no.
151 in Atlanta, Georgia.
He had to learn how to survive living in the woods back in the day.
George Strait.
This is why he was so good at
He was a
marching.
Cub Scout. He was
Right?
a Boy Scout. He was a
He's
Cub
like,
Scout.
He's ducking these fuckers.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Wait, what's the difference between a Boy Scout and a Cub Scout?
The age. The age.
The age range.
I'm
It's
guessing
like
hair on the
it's
balls.
6 to
That's
something and then
Eagle
13 up.
Scouts?
Yeah.
Wait, where's the Eagle Scouts? That's the grown men, ain't it?
I guess teenagers.
Nah, be the grown men and scouts. We just scouts.
We scouts. We had to drop all that other shit. We're not Cubs. We're not boys. We're not Eagles. Nigga, we men.
John F. Kennedy was a Boy Scout.
Bro, I'm about
Of course,
to be
he went to the
I'm
military.
gonna sign up.
Hank Aaron was a Boy Scout.
I need to be
Wow.
a Boy Scout.
These are all people that are way
That's doing
old
shit.
or dead.
Bill Gates was a Boy Scout.
Okay, he's alive.
He's still
Oh,
old.
here's one.
George Takai.
George Sakai, a.k.a. Sulu.
Bill
from Star
Clinton.
Trek.
bro,
Bill Clinton.
bro. You know,
George W. Bush. Wait a second.
You
I
know,
think
I
we
just-
found something.
You know, I
Yeah.
just thought about.
John Wayne. Boy Scout.
Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford.
Yo, it's
I'm
a
waiting
lot-
for somebody that we said to pop up.
It's a lot
Jimmy Stewart. Jimmy Stewart.
Wow, really?
Barack Obama.
This is weird. Buzz Aldrin. This guy's like super famous people.
Yo, I'm telling you, it's all a
That's
cult.
Another president, Gerald Ford. Are you serious?
It's a cult.
I think that's how they indoctrinate you.
of. Yeah, man.
That's it.
Dead
You gotta
Poet-
start somewhere.
Dead Poet
so basically,
Society.
if you're a Boy Scout, you have a chance of becoming
Donald
president.
Rumsfeld.
Wow.
Yeah. Look at Jim Morrison. Get the fuck out of here.
Jim Morrison.
Andy Griffith.
That makes sense.
But Jim Morrison.
That makes sense.
his
Richard
dad-
Gere.
His dad was in the
Oh,
CIA.
Richard Gere?
Yeah. John
Jim-
Ritter.
Jim Morrison.
John Ritter.
Was in the military.
They're either
R.I.P.
John Tesh. Steve fucking Young? Seriously? L. Ron Hubbard. I'm telling you, this list is interesting, bro.
Yo,
Nolan Ryan.
It's so funny because
Michael Moore.
half of these people wouldn't even know they had a connection.
Yeah,
You realize
this is
George Bush and Michael Moore now
Here's
have a
another
connection.
one. Sam Walton of the Walmart
Of the
Empire.
Walmart Empire.
Wow.
Oh, now that makes perfect sense.
Whoa. Whoa. Caitlyn Jenner. I'm telling you.
I'm not calling,
something is weird here.
I'm not calling Bruce Caitlyn.
Paul McCartney. Dude, look at this list.
Hey,
though.
that's English.
elite.
That's the UK.
Ah, see, I was right.
Here's another one. David Beckham.
Oh snap!
Another
And how
British.
many- bro, this
Really?
elite.
Bro, Keith Richards. Yo,
I'm
what
telling
the
you,
fuck?
if this is making headlines. There's a reason. Come on, this ain't about cookies. That's some
not- well, it's
bullshit.
not-
Yeah,
the
because
headlines.
Michael Jordan was in there. Like,
I'm
what
telling you,
the
it's
fuck?
some BS, bro. It's
This
some,
is interesting. This is the Illuminati starter kit.
bro. I'm telling you, yo.
For real.
That's
gotta
it.
be-
You want to get
We
into
just broke
Illuminati?
it down right here
figured
on
it
Blood
out.
Sessions.
If you want to get
figured it
Illuminati, join the Scouts.
Yo.
Apparently.
Well, you got to join the one that wins the fight.
Jeez.
Whichever one's left at the end of this
That was
lawsuit.
like the top of everything right there.
Yo,
Shout out to Denzel for not being in that list.
Yo,
yeah, for real. Nah, because Denzel, he's talking about God and like he's graduating right now. Like,
yeah, man.
Denzel's
Denzel's
definitely
still
not
out here.
there.
He's saying good shit.
he's dropping. He's like still inspiring people to do great.
Exactly.
You know, now
him and Will Smith's Instagrams are like the most inspirational shit you'll ever see in your life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Will
Speaking
Smith,
of Will Smith,
I love Will Smith.
Bad Boys 3 is in production.
And Rick Ross. Didn't one of them get
Oh.
sick? I heard one of them got sick.
I think it was
in
Martin Lawrence.
during the making. Yeah, it was Martin.
yeah, it's Martin.
He got sick during the making. of
Martin
Bad
always
Boys.
be sick though. I don't
Always.
know what,
That's how you know this
happened.
movie's gonna be the bomb.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
He got so sick.
That nigga, yeah,
He got so sick filming the damn movie.
that's it. Like he's really putting his all. That's what it is. You know.
I wish I had a list of more people.
Yo, you gotta print
'Cause
that
this
out.
was
like-
you gotta save.
I'm trying to say, I'm about to share this on Facebook.
You gotta
Yo,
save
I heard.
it. Yeah,
Yo,
it's-
I
it's
heard.
pretty crazy.
I heard a news story.
Yo, save it on the Blunt Sessions page, man. So people want to go to that page so they find like new news.
Yo, I heard a news story and I thought it was weird.
What's that?
They won't let me share it on the.
It was. Yo,
you gotta
look,
copy the link and then put it on there.
the shit was crazy. It happened like 2 days ago about the 11-year-old kid. I don't know if y'all heard that story though. The
No, what
11-year-old
happened?
kid that shot his mom
Oh.
Oh yeah, in the back of the head because
she told him to clean his room.
Yeah.
and then he killed himself.
What?
Yeah, I saw that on news the other day. I was
Yeah,
like,
bro, that
yo,
shit was
what
crazy.
the
His
hell
mom
is
told
happening, bro?
Yeah, his mom told him to clean his room and he shot her. I said, yo, what the fuck kind of shit is that?
Yo.
Like,
She must have been interrupting something special.
no, like,
Nah, I'm tell you what happened. He lost to somebody real bad online.
Yeah, somebody beat the brakes off him on
and then
Fortnite.
she just came at
Yeah.
the wrong time.
No, what it was is he was about to finish first, and his
And then
mom
she
came in and
came in.
clean this shit up.
That was it.
And all of a sudden, he got shot in the back by
Bam.
some dude who was hiding in a bush on Fortnite.
nah,
So
I
he
just
was
thought that
hot.
shit. I just thought that shit was crazy because
He
I'm
couldn't
just sitting
handle
back
that
thinking
pressure
about like
after that.
where the fuck kids, like where are kids at now to where that's like even a fucking solution.
That's
Like you
what they
never
want.
heard that shit.
Hey, I don't even got to look, but I'm just telling you that's WPS. That's
Yo,
all
all
I'm saying.
day.
All day.
All
Bruh,
day. That's the
kid-
handbook.
no, I think it was Spanish.
Yo,
There's no way.
Either way,
His daddy's white. Somebody in there's
so-
white.
Somebody in there's
Yo, listen, I'm
So
gonna tell you,
segue. Since we were talking about presidents
his friends
and
list
shit.
is on some WPS.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I
Yeah,
just thought
man.
that was an interesting fucking thing to see. I was like, fuck.
That's
you know,
crazy.
well, yeah.
Actually, you know some interesting shit.
Yo,
So I don't know if y'all remember a while back, but they had saw some shit in space,
Oh yeah.
oh man, you gonna take my freaking headline?
and it was
you go.
like, "Yo, this shit like thought it was an asteroid. It wasn't an asteroid, and they couldn't really make sense of it. Now a year after the fact, people at Harvard is like, "Yo, it might be like some type of alien shit." It might be a probe of some sort
Yeah, 'cause
that they
slowing down
came
and
check out
speeding
because
up.
of the speed and everything. You know, all the science behind it. I'm saying there's scientific facts.
Yeah.
But basically, yeah, all the speed behind it, like how fast it was moving and everything about it, like this is not something we've seen
Yeah.
before.
'Cause what
And I'm
they
like,
say-
yo, motherfucking aliens died.
You know what they said? too?
Yeah, but but the thing is who's still surprised by aliens?
Right,
though?
but the nice thing is they're
the
finally being
mainstream
open about it.
It's the
you
main,
know?
yeah, and I think about it is like it goes to show you how foolish. It's either we're real smart and not letting people know, which it's that too. But I think part of it is we dropped the fucking ball because while we're sitting about talking about like politics and all this other bullshit,
You know how they snuck
we
it in
should have
there?
been able to go ahead and have like ships go out there, check things out, da da da. We don't got none of that shit. They say right now our telescopes are down. we had the Kepler thing that was taking photos of planets miles and miles away. That mysteriously went down.
Oh, yeah.
Like all these things going down. So it's like something's about to be down because like now, why would they mention it now?
Because if that thing came by a year ago, that means it's got all the data back to whoever sent it.
Easy. And not
that
only
means
that,
Vegeta's coming.
Bro, get this.
The Ginyu Force.
But get this. You want to know what's the wild thing? Like, first they were like, all right, it's just a regular old blah, blah, that just happened to look like a blunt. And then,
right?
It did though.
It looked like
that shit looked like a straight
it
blunt,
looked like
bro.
a fucking chocolate.
All day.
Chocolate Philly.
All day, right? So now
God dropped his blunt like, fuck.
Yo. So
there it goes.
This.
Can't reach it.
Right? You know what I'm
over
saying?
there by Earth. Fuck it.
Some giant blunt, like, right?
It's all the way by Earth.
I ain't getting nothing to go over there.
I'm not going to reach all the way down there. Them cats is crazy.
Fuck it. I'll wait for
I ain't
it.
gonna
Last time I
It'll come
did
back
that
around.
Right?
Last time I did that shit, I caused a big bang. Like, fuck.
Drop that shit right next to the electric cord shit.
Yo, he Earth is located in the section in between your handrest and your car seat.
For real.
I'm not reaching down there.
He dropped that shit. That's it.
Like, yo,
Done.
off the carpet, though, catch fire.
Right?
Just straight, I'll find that
Ends
later.
up fucking killing all the dinosaurs and shit. Because he ashed in the wrong place. Cherry fell off. There went the dinosaurs.
Great.
Yo, by the time he finds it, it's going to have lit on it. Old Cheeto going to be stuck to it.
Oh, shit. From McDonald's fry.
That's
Still looking fresh out the bag, knowing that shit's like 3 months
For real,
old.
couple quarters.
Yo!
Holy fuck.
But yeah, they said that joint sped up. That's what got me. I said, what?
Yeah.
This shit, like, they try to monitor it, because that's what your boy, before he passed away, Stephen Hawkins was like, hey, let's go check it out. This is an opportunity.
You know, maybe he
That-
was assassinated because he found out something.
Oh, I'm going to tell you what that shit was.
They all know
It's
something.
them niggas that while we sit here sending bullshit out, like men in cars and shit like that, like fake bodies and shit. Shout out to Elon.
By the way, it's
Musk,
near
which
Mars
is-
now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Ain't
While
it?
we on it, that's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But like,
Do they have like video from inside
that's
the
what
car?
I was wondering, bro.
I don't know.
think
I
they
know
would.
they're
You
trying.
wouldn't be that dumb not to. I mean, the man's a genius.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would think he would have at least like, bro, they had
Second
video from
thing.
the car where you can
Yeah,
way back
exactly.
Earth.
It's watching the dead body or fake body, so you might as well have.
For
what if
real,
it
there's
was
like a Martian that lands next to
Yo,
the car.
what if that body
hops
was
in the
really
car,
somebody?
like starts humping it?
Yo,
How crazy would that be?
He doesn't know what it is. That's hilarious.
yo,
Shoots it with a laser, then starts humping it.
yo, and if
I
it's
like
a
that
convertible, yo,
Me too. Well, it's dead.
Fuck it.
that's it. And what- yo,
Dead, fuck it.
what if it's some blob? Yo,
Oh man.
there's so many ways we could go with that shit right there, bro.
It's dead.
But yeah,
Fuck
that was interesting to me. I saw that.
Yeah, that
No,
is
I
pretty
thought,
cool.
yeah, because it's Harvard, bro. It's not like
Yeah.
some bum ass community
Right.
college.
HCC. For real.
They won't even
HCC.
take them niggas seriously. Like,
Like,
what?
this guy's from Harvard.
L-Tri-C, man.
Like, yo.
The guy from L Tri-C is like, yo,
Nas-
man, I swear, there's this like alien spaceship way out there. They're like,
Like,
yeah,
get the
okay.
fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here. Go back.
You still don't even have all your credits.
Harvard picks it up, and he's like,
Exactly.
fuck you guys.
You know,
Hey,
NASA Community College.
This motherfucker paid $250 to get in here and discover aliens and shit. Don't nobody believe your ass.
Right? That's the worst thing because you don't got the credit because people been seeing this shit for aeons. But it's like if
Exactly.
you don't have the lab coat and some fucking
Yeah, for real.
who know what in your ass,
Bitch, you got a financial scholarship.
that's it.
I was talking about dude.
That's it. You don't know shit.
I was talking about dude the other night about this shit actually. And, like real quick, random question. Like, I'm hoping for bird people.
Bird people?
Yeah,
Yo, we'll be
that's what I'm
fucked,
hoping for
bro.
my aliens. What about you?
Oh,
Yo,
okay.
What kind of aliens do we want to see?
I want to see bird people.
I want to see dog people,
dog people.
but they're like regular people, and they're looking at us like, why aren't you guys peeing on
and
trees?
yo, and they got like fluffy ears and shit, like
For real.
flappy ears.
They're
that
really
hang down.
cute. They're
They're
like,
super cute. I was just thinking about that shit. They're super
like,
cute.
you can't even be scared of them. But they're like the most violent alien race
Yeah, I
in the
think
And they're
universe.
cuddly.
Yeah, they're like just look really cuddly.
Yeah,
Nah,
like a
man.
race, like a race of alien
They
teddy
come
bears.
down and you're like, oh my god, you're so cute.
It's a race
Motherfucking
of
Teddy
alien,
bears, not actual bears.
They look like-
teddy
like
bears.
teddy bears.
They look like John Candy.
They all look like John
I'm a
Candy.
mog.
Barf.
I'm my own best friend.
Oh man.
Yeah,
He's a Mog.
Schwartz.
I don't know. I like the maybe the Care Bears.
Yo,
Oh, they're all like,
But they're evil.
Well, the Care Bears were always evil.
I mean, more evil.
Word?
Yeah, they used to take people back to their place.
Yo, word. And they try to make them look
Yeah,
nice.
remember the Care Bears? They used to come to Earth,
Yeah, they
and they would
kidnap-
talk to the kids, and then they would take the kids
Like
back
Peter
to their Care
Pan,
Bears.
yo.
Oh, that's like real creepy.
Like Peter Pan, bro.
Yeah,
Just like Peter Pan. They kidnapped them
they're
kids.
kidnappers. Like
They're all
that's
like-
what they are.
They're all like, another child was missing today.
Exactly.
Word, yo.
Taken by the Care Bear aliens.
Yo.
They had their own little city and everything up in the sky.
See, I don't think them shits gonna be cute. I think that's why they know not to show up.
It's like
'cause
Vietnam. They're just
I think them
selling
niggas
child
gonna be
sex
like
slaves.
looking like octopus.
No, I think they're probably gonna be cute because they probably have telepathic powers.
Space is tough,
Like you
man.
like cute octopuses,
And bro, I
or
think
is it octopi?
I think they're gonna be
I would go
octopi.
octopi.
Yeah, we're gonna
You
go
know?
with that.
That just sounds more scientific.
It does.
Octopi. I've never heard anybody say octopi. I've heard ignorant people say
plural.
octopuses.
Octopuses.
How many octopus is
Octopi.
octopi? It sounds like a bad guy or James Bond.
For real. You'll
James.
never escape me.
Octopi.
I'm octopi.
He murders you with pies.
Super evil
He's
clown.
got a really big.
With 8 pies.
He's got like this. You get low. He's lowering James Bond to this big apple pie.
Yo, but he got 8 arms and they each got pies. I smack you across the face with my pie.
I mean, if it's them pies from fucking Killer Clowns from Outer Space, then yeah.
Yo, you had me.
For real with acid
Yo,
in them.
man. This guy's
that would be
ridiculous.
it. You'd be done.
You're
Done.
done. Them
pie.
acid pies. You're out.
What are you doing with that pie?
Done.
I'll tell you what. I'm getting ready to take over the world.
That's it.
Mercy.
I have a really interesting thing.
So how you think it will come
What
out?
do you think?
To be honest, this is borrowing from stuff that I watch.
Oh boy.
But basically, it's going to be like a giant space dragon that comes out and starts attacking because aliens are like, we're going to take
like
over
Cthulhu.
Earth.
Dragon?
King
So is he
Ghidorah.
like the leader?
No, King Ghidorah.
Oh, like the 3-headed dragon.
Yeah, it's just
some
like
scary
movie.
shit.
Listen, Japanese been predicting it for years.
Yo, if we got to see Godzilla fight a fucking
Like in
Yo.
real life? How fucked up would that be?
I don't know.
Yo, I want
seriously,
to watch it from
it'd be
home,
like
though.
Cloverfield.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know
For
if I'm
real.
built to see that shit in real
I'm not
life.
ready, bro.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I
I'm
was
ready
so
to keep,
shit on myself.
I'm ready to keep thinking that's a movie.
I want to
Right.
watch it.
Like I'm seeing.
No, I would totally
Pacific
watch
Rim.
that shit.
I'm looking at that on the news. Like,
You
damn. I
remember
wonder
that
how this
movie? Was it
movie's gonna end.
Cloverfield? It's just
Yo,
like that.
it's
You'd
in
be like that.
Cloverfield.
It's like Cloverfield and shit.
Yeah.
I'd be like, yo, I want Godzilla to win, but what if that nigga start attacking us after he finished killing that alien? You know
he
what I'm
just
saying?
start
Like,
taking
I'm bored.
damn.
Fuck this building in particular.
Yeah, that shit.
Let me flex on y'all.
That shit's crazy.
I would think I believe in that shit like Pacific Rim.
Yeah,
that
there
this
you go.
motherfucker's inside the earth already, and they're just sitting there waiting, and then some shit sets them off, and like, oh yeah, by the way, we exist, cracking and
Exactly.
all
I'm
that.
about to
We all here. You know what I'm saying? we just been
thing.
chilling. You know what
World
I'm
star, baby.
saying? Yeah.
Yo, that shit would be hilarious. The aliens.
Yo, and the
They had all our pop culture references. They come down, start
Right?
shooting lasers.
Yo.
Talking about World Star. That shit would be
World
hilarious.
Stars!
They don't know
They're
what the
blowing
fuck
shit
that
up.
means. They're blowing everything
Right?
up. They don't know
It'd be
what
like
it
Mars
is.
attack.
I'll be
World
back.
star. Bah. Like, oh shit.
Comes out to the Family Matters theme song.
Yo, yeah. You be thinking the niggas is happy and they blow your ass up,
For real.
or they start
Bro?
talking like Urkel.
I started it.
Oh, you started it?
with
Okay.
the bird people.
Hey,
So yeah.
so y'all want to talk about what happened? Oh, you got one more, right?
Man, we
Nah,
could talk.
nah,
Yeah,
we
we
good.
could do this.
Somebody
all
plug
day.
up to the phone wallet keys joint.
Oh.
Who got the version that's come out after our version?
Yo, you got one
Netflix
fat.
does. Last time I checked.
Well, there's a
Netflix
video.
does.
I'm sure there's a video clip on you.
There is a video clip of it. It's the one that I put in the group chat when I saw it.
Yeah, so Adam Sandler stole our shit. Well, I'm not gonna say
Way
that.
to just
I'm not
come
gonna say it
out
was
with it.
Adam Sandler.
It's Adam Sandler's team.
Somebody on his team
That's
thought
what
it'd be wise to take.
That's how our shit usually gets stolen.
Yeah, and the
It's
thing is,
somebody
we
on
gotta-
somebody
yeah.
else's team.
Maybe
gotta
he
figure
had a
out-
discussion with Joe Budden.
Well, the thing is not. We got a call from the guys from Trap Shed, and they were pissed
Word.
because they was just like, "Yo, how you just gonna let our shit get ripped like that?"
Cause man,
Super hot.
shit happens, bro. That was right after Snot Bubble buried their ass.
Yeah.
People forget that shit.
I mean, so maybe Snot Bubble's got a link to Adam Sandler's
Adam
team.
Sandler. See that the plot gets thicker.
Ooh, I might
plot
hear a
deep-
song.
the
We might
plot
hear a song
deepens.
coming down the pipe.
Adam Sandler and Snot Bubble. That should be hilarious. Oh my gosh, that should be funny. That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy though. How like literally, but it lets you know you never know who's fucking listening.
Yeah.
Though.
But the whole situation was, all right, let me explain the whole situation.
From the top.
I was watching Daredevil, and it was I think the 3rd episode, and I get a message from my boy Deuce. Shout out to Deuce.
Yeah, shout out.
Fem's soon to be husband. And he's like, "Hey, didn't you let me and Fem hear this song like a year and a half ago when we came to the studio?" And he sent me a clip, and it was Adam Sandler doing Phone, Wallet, and Keys. Didn't change the title. That's the exact same title as our title, Phone, Wallet, Keys. It's the same
It's the hook.
cadence. It's the hook.
Everything.
He basically took the hook from ours and made a
extra
16
words.
on it. So he put a 16 on it, but also come to find out there's another guy who made a song called, I think it was Wallet Keys,
Wallet
Phone
Keys.
Weed,
Yeah.
something like that. And his is like ours, but he adds weed to it, and he does like the same. He kind of does a 16 similar to Adam Sandler. Well, Adam Sandler did it off of his. So it seems like Adam Sandler's Peeper probably took a little bit of both songs, mashed them together, and then you have it.
To where you can almost not be sued for it.
Yeah, so you can almost not be sued for it. I don't want to sue him. I love Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler, if you're listening, or Adam Sandler's team, whoever, call us up. 813-513 boy.
Boy.
That's 813-513-2629.
627.
2629.
Or,
Or just
if you want to
email
do
us.
business, you want to do some business shit, call Sergio up directly.
Yeah, just call me up directly. Or just, hit me on the inbox, something. Adam, I want to work with you, man. I love you, bro. I ain't mad at you. We're gonna play yours. And I'm gonna load up ours.
You got to play his first.
That's what I'm doing.
I'm heading out, and all I'm taking with me is my phone, wallet, keys. Yeah, phone, wallet,
Oh
keys.
my goodness, I
Just
can't
say
hear this
three
right
things,
now.
Please need my phone, wallet, keys. Got my credit cards in my wallet. Got my phone, you can call it. Master lock on my front door. That's where my motherfucking keys are for my phone, wallet, keys. Yeah, phone, wallet, keys. Good things come in
Interesting.
trees. Need my phone, wallet, keys. If I'm going to
And
the
that
zoo, I
cadence is
need my
crazy
phone,
because
wallet,
it's the same
keys.
cadence.
If
Exact
I'm
same
getting a face
cadence.
tattoo, I need my phone, wallet, keys. If I'm going out to a wedding, if it's winter time and I'm sweating, if I'm at that daddy-daughter dance, my phone, wallet, keys are in my pants. I'm going on vacation to the West Indies, and I don't got no luggage, just got phone, wallet, keys. I roll on up to the airport.
Interesting.
Lady asked for my passport. Fuck. Okay. Guess I need my phone, wallet, passport, keys. Phone, wallet, passport, keys. Now I need 4 things, bitch, please. Phone, wallet, passport, keys. I'm finally on the plane.
I can't lie though, it is funny. I mean, it is what it
Yeah,
is.
it is.
Party next to
But
me,
not to me.
I smelled her. We built to 30,000 feet.
All right. Let's go ahead and kill that.
Okay.
And this is the original.
Punk bastard sex, and this is that new joint. Y'all need to tune up on this. It's off that new DJ Silent mixtape. The 4 walls and keys to the city. Y'all need to get up on this. This is the Trap Shed, and that song is
Shout out to
called
Trap Shed.
Phone, Wallet, Keys. Y'all blow up to this, not me.
Yeah, it's your boy DJ Silent, fresh with some croutons on my nephew's Trap Shed. I got
That
the
beat is
phone,
hard.
wallet, keys.
Our beat is way better.
We the shit.
Wallet, keys. Phone, wallet, keys. Phone, wallet,
Yo, that's crazy though.
phone.
I mean, it seems like he kind of took what we did.
Wallet,
Nah, he took the cadence.
phone,
Yeah.
wallet,
This is a little bit faster. I think ours was 90. It's probably 95.
It don't, well, that's
It don't matter.
That's music.
Can't call
It's the same
nobody
thing.
if you got
exactly.
no phone, phone,
It's
phone.
the idea of the song.
Can't buy no food if you got no wallet.
So yeah, that's that. So what do you guys think?
Interesting.
Let me keep the story going. So I'm at this point heated, like angry, like furious.
So the whole group chat found out.
First thing I did was hop on Instagram and just go the fuck off. I was so hot on Instagram that I completely forgot how to use my equipment. So I'm like, let me play this song so y'all can hear it. And I couldn't figure out how to play it because I had one of the plugs plugged into the other wrong thing, and it was I was just angry. So I said, fuck this. Let me not do this live. I deleted the live, and the first thing I said, I need Yall. Let me call Swiss. So I called Swiss, and he was just, you can tell he was sleeping.
Yeah, for real.
And I just went off.
Yeah, he woke me up out of my sleep to be like, "Hey man, Adam Sandler's doing some fuck shit."
Yep. I'm DJing.
And who hears that type of shit in a phone call?
Yeah, like what? He's like, "Bro, he stole our shit." I said, "Oh, that sucks." Like, because
typical Swiss.
Because he didn't tell me what it was. So I was like, all right, well, I mean that fucking sucks. He's like, you remember phone wallet keys? I was like, yeah. And he's like, he took that shit, and I was like, damn, that sucks. He was like, all right, man, whatever.
Yeah, it was like 11 something.
Yeah, that shit was late as fuck.
He didn't want to match my energy.
Yeah, I couldn't, bro.
So I called Gino.
And I'm in the middle of DJing.
He was DJing.
And like certain phones, like I put my phone like on like ignore. Certain people, I give them the pass. This nigga gets a pass, and he freaking calls my phone while I'm DJing. Thank God, like I wasn't playing a song on my phone, so I was like, yo, like because the song I had queued up was gonna be on my phone.
Yeah.
So I was like, yo, I gotta hit you back.
I killed the whole party,
bro. So I'm like, yo, I'm DJing right now. Yo, guess what? He was like, yeah, what's up? You know, they took our phone. They stole our shit. I was like,
bro, did you not hear what I just
I was
told
like,
you?
I said, yo, that's what usually happens with Joe Biden. He's like, no. He was like, who? Adam Sandler. It's like, what?
it's not.
That shit was moving up.
Shit's getting higher and higher.
Yo.
You know, our shit's going to be on Saturday Night Live without our representation.
Yo, some shit. But hey, the way I looked at it, though, I was just like, you know, next day, the way I look at it, it's only good.
Yeah, that's how I look at it.
Only good. Because that's like, there's no way I'm going to get pissed off about some shit I really didn't take seriously.
Exactly.
There's no fucking
Because the
way.
other guy who made it was pissed.
Yeah, because that nigga was hot. Because that nigga put it online, this and that. Like, he showed like when
he got the copyrights.
And like, yeah, so it's like, I don't
made it
even
to
do all
Double
that.
XL magazine.
The way I look at it is that if we did something years ago and it's right now taking steam, that means we're already sitting on like $1 million ideas all over the place. We got so many things.
I mean, people don't know.
Cram it in.
That shit literally took out. How long did it take to make out that shit? Like,
Bro,
an hour, if that.
Easy, bro. Like easy.
Because we came up with the idea and
yeah,
was
we
like, let's
was
fucking
bullshitting.
record that. So fuck it, let's do it.
That's it. Let's do it. Yeah, we just bullshitting, bro. And then like, so it's like,
I mean, not us. Trap Shed. Trap Shed sent it into us.
Yeah.
Man,
But
look,
in the meantime,
it was a skit. We know
It was. It wasn't
Yo,
no. It wasn't no serious song. That's why.
But
like the other guys trying to sue.
one thing I will say, I've been saying we should have been dropped the album of our skits.
Yeah, of our skits. Yeah.
If we had done that,
it would have got copywritten.
There we go. So the way I look at it,
well,
is
technically
like,
it's still copywritten, but we just don't have the actual.
Yeah, but it's like I ain't gonna go through all that shit.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I said.
My
The
thing
other guy's trying to sue. I'm like, nah, Adam, work with us.
Yeah.
Give us that shot.
But it's
You know what
gonna
I mean?
happen.
Let
But
us
the
get
way
our
it's gonna
foot in the door.
happen is like, because next season, guys, it's going back to
Yeah, we're gonna go
the
back
basics.
to having fun.
Skits, this and that. Fuck whether we
got
have
so many
interview-
ideas,
like what we did
man.
today. This was fun. This is what we used to do. We just pick out whatever the hell came out. Yo, did you see your boy fucking son that freaking reporter today? What was that
Why
about?
you say our boy? That ain't our boy. That's your
Man,
boy. Your boy.
You American,
That's
right?
man. Your man.
You
That's
American,
your man.
right?
Hey, my guy.
Guess
I
what?
know that motherfucker.
Europe or wherever don't give a shit. They see him. They see YouTube. So anyway,
you're the one that's wearing the American Make America Great and have this group.
Not me. Not me.
Bro, I don't give
Not
a fuck,
me.
bitch. I'm American.
I
I don't care, bro.
I don't
I'm
care.
happy.
It was the big deal.
That's not my guy.
What the fuck is, bro?
I see what's the big deal. I'm like, I want to see somebody not get, don't back down.
No,
You
I'm
saying
just
all
waiting on
shit.
that first report. Like, man, fuck you.
It's not gonna happen.
I bet I would.
I bet you would.
Don't let me be a reporter, bro.
Hey, well, do that. They'll do you like that. They
Like,
got through the shoe at Bush.
just give her
Exactly.
give her the mic,
Nah,
please.
they-
No,
they-
fuck you, Trump. Answer the
Bruh.
question.
Nah, they gonna do
You
your
got
ass
the
like,
wrong one.
Yeah, they gonna do your ass
This
like they
ain't
did,
Bush.
the dude in Saudi Arabia. That's how they do
They gonna
your
throw a
ass.
shoe at you,
Bro,
you
nah.
just disappeared.
No, I'm talking about
Nah,
I know
they
what you're
chopped
talking
that
about,
nigga
Yeah, I know
up.
what you're talking about. Yeah,
Khashoggi, bro.
He gone.
But hey,
Who got that shoe thrown at them?
Bush.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
Shit,
nah.
that would be the least of what would happen, bro. But
Wait.
no, like it is what it is,
All I
man.
thought that was like, this is on TV. You got the whole world watching you. The dude said he's done talking to you.
And you know what the
But
funny part is?
Blah blah blah. And now you just made him.
But you know what's funny though?
That's why you don't do
The
that.
other guy, he was just talking shit about the guy from CNN, blah blah. The other guy comes up, he's like, "Well, actually, I've done several stories with him, and he's actually a stand-up guy." And he's like, "I don't like you either."
Yeah, yo, he said, "Oh my gosh,
Yo,
what's
Trump
really
is-
happening?"
Yeah, bro.
So
The
it's like,
next reporter
people talk
backed
about,
up.
bro.
him. Oh my
He's
god.
done both of them, bro. This is what happened.
He's like, I don't
Because,
like you either.
That's why, like, people can say, all right, find your reason to
I
not
gotta
like
find- I
somebody.
gotta find
But
that.
how can you say it wouldn't annoy you if, all right, first, Trump didn't have to answer him. He could just be like, nah. And if he did, guess what? People are like, oh, he's racist. Trump did. He's like, well, what do you feel about how you're tagging these guys saying, criminals? Like, yeah. Like, it's like, yo, because some of them are fucking criminals. If you're not coming in the way that other people, he even said it. He said, look, they can come. We want people to come.
Yeah.
We got businesses here that need people. We just want them to come the right way. The dude said, well, what about the race, the national? No, that's where he said, he flipped it and said, nah, you're racist. He basically called the media racist, what the media been calling him.
Oh, yeah,
so now
of
homeboy
course.
wasn't feeling that. So now he's like, all right, look, listen, I said this, I answered the second question, you're done. That's it, right? Your boy still kept going. Had a shorty trying to get the microphone. Homeboy was just like
Really?
hard body, yeah.
What the
So it's
fuck?
like, how you gonna try to make this guy look bad? But look what you're doing. Like you got cameras watching you. The dude said chill. He answered your questions. And your homeboy tried to back you up and got sunned. So it's like,
I got it right here.
oh,
See, that's
please
it.
listen.
Well, hold on. Let me
It's
just
beautiful,
Here we go.
even better to hear this shit.
If you don't mind, Mr. President,
Come on.
that this caravan was an invasion. As you know,
I
Mr. President,
consider it to be an
As you know,
invasion.
Mr. President, the caravan was not an invasion. It's a group of migrants moving up from Central America towards the border with the U.S.
Thank you for telling
and
me.
why did you characterize it as such?
Because I consider it an invasion. You and I have a difference of opinion.
But do you think that you demonized immigrants in
Not
this
at all.
election
No, not
to
at all.
try to keep?
I want them to come into the country, but they have to come in legally. They have to come in, Jim, through a process.
Bullshit.
I want it to be a process.
Jim is like,
and I want people to
fuck
come in,
outta
and we
here.
need the people.
Your campaign.
Wait. You know why we need the people, don't you? Because we have hundreds of companies moving in. We need the people.
But your campaign had an ad showing migrants climbing over walls and
Well,
so
that's
on.
true.
But
They weren't actors.
They're not going to be doing that.
You think they were actors? They weren't actors. They didn't come from Hollywood. These were people. This was an actual.
Oh shit!
It happened a few days ago.
Holy fuck!
And
They're hundreds of miles away.
Just wait for it.
Hundreds of miles away. That's not an
think you
invasion.
should- honestly, I think you should let me run the country. You run CNN.
All right.
And if you did it well, your ratings.
Let me
would
ask.
be-
Wait for it.
If I may
Okay,
ask
that's
one other
enough.
question, Mr. President, if I may ask
gives
one
a
other question,
fuck
are you
about
worried?
That's enough. That's
Mr.
enough.
President,
That's
I was going
enough.
to ask one of the other folks.
That's
have had-
enough.
Pardon
She's
me,
trying to
ma'am,
take the
I'm-
mic from me.
Yo,
He's like, nah,
That's
babe.
enough.
Mr. President, I had one other
Peter,
question,
let's
if
go.
I may ask, on the Russia
The
investigation.
guy said
Are you
that's enough,
concerned
bro.
That you may have.
I'm not concerned
indictments-
about anything with
that you
the
may have
Russian
indictments coming down?
investigation because it's a hoax.
Are you-
That's enough. Put down the mic.
Mr. President, are you worried about indictments coming down in this investigation?
Watch, here comes the next guy.
Mr. President.
What?
I'll tell you what, CNN should be ashamed of itself having you working for them. You are a rude, terrible person.
Talking
you
all that
shouldn't be
shit.
working
Here comes the
for
next guy.
CNN.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Like the second guy.
I think that's unfair.
You're a
I
very
worked-
rude person. The way you treat Sarah Huckabee is horrible. And the way you treat other people are horrible. You shouldn't treat people that way. Go ahead. Go ahead, Peter. Go ahead.
In Jim's defense, I've traveled with him and watched him. He's
They
a
should have
diligent
never even
reporter who
started
does
it.
I'm not a
like the
big
rest
fan
of
of
us.
yours either. So
So let me ask you a question, if I can.
He's like, yo,
You
fuck
are-
you
you are
too,
the
bruh.
Mr. President, you repeatedly, over the course
okay,
of the...
just sit down, please.
Sit down.
Well, when you report fake news, when you report fake news, which CNN does a lot, you are the enemy of the
I
people.
thought Fox News was on this fake.
We got things going on. We got like
I'm gonna be real with you right now, Doug. The way you was explaining it first, I was trying to understand where you was coming from. But nah, Doug.
The guy kind of was.
Nah, like I get
I think
what
that guy
you're saying,
asked for it.
but nah. I'm sorry. Nah.
That and like
You
if
are
the
not the
president
no.
opinion.
Hold up. You do not run the fucking country and act like that. I'm sorry. I don't care.
Says who?
I don't care.
We're talking
You
about
gotta have
politics.
some actual class, bro. That's not class. You are not running
So
a
class,
business.
all right. So class is telling people you want change, but you bombing freaking Americans overseas. Class is telling people all the shit that is not really happening. Class is having black sites putting people that we actually know in places that shouldn't be Guantanamo Bay. Class is all this shit that they say the last administration was and was not actions showing. The action didn't show it. So when people saying all this, why don't we talk about what the shit like? what are we asking for? These people who are murderers anyway, who are doing this to be what? What were we going to choose? We're going to choose another murderer or a liar? Look, we're going to choose, like, it's not about that. What we're doing right now, this fighting back and forth, it's not working.
Nah.
Calling somebody a racist because they want to choose something, because they want something that they think is going to work for them, it's not working.
Here's the thing.
So it's like, all this extra shit, not going. This nigga's gonna be gone, and niggas still gonna fight about what next.
Here's the thing, and that's exactly what I was about to say, man.
We're gonna
Look,
fight next.
We live in America, and America's been doing immigration wrong since, I don't know, slavery,
bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be real, bro. It's immigration. The fact of the matter is that we have not figured out how to adjust to immigration. You're talking about blacks being persecuted. You're talking about the Irish being persecuted. People seem to just forget that there are concentration camps that were in California. You know, like, we have been doing immigration wrong for years. So the fact that anybody, now granted, of course you want your president to act with a little bit more. Like you want not even class.
What you used to
listen, it's not even class. It's self-control. It's just the fact of the matter is what he's saying is not wrong. It's the way he's saying it. Because, bro, even a broken clock is right twice a day.
Yo.
And the thing is granted, we need to do something about immigration. Because there are a lot of illegal immigrants here, but. You know, it's just the way that he says it. He makes it seem as though everybody coming in.
And that's why he's the president.
And that's
that's why he's the president.
And the thing is
people get mad, but that's the opinion. Like Bo said, the way you carry yourself, that's how you feel you should see your president represent you. But apparently, there's other people that feel like, you know what, this is how I feel.
And the thing is
but to feel like a certain way, if someone's upset or whatever the case is, because you decided, all right, I'm gonna do this because I feel upset about how my situation around me is. Now I'm racist. That's what pisses people off, because they just want to exercise a right. But when you say that right is something that you're not, that's what gets people set off. Because it should just be about politics. But it's not about that no more.
Here's the thing: you can't lead a divided army. The fact of the matter is that any president, it doesn't matter. There's too many viewpoints in this country. The country is too much of a melting pot to try to have. Not even it's just too many different cultures, points of views, different viewpoints, backgrounds for one person to try and accommodate everybody. It's just never going to work. Because the fact of the matter is that if Barack Obama had been, let's say Barack Obama had been more pro-black, white people would have been super upset. Because the thing is he's not, because there's a lot of black people that were upset that Obama wasn't doing, you know, what he was supposed to do for black people. Because the thing is guess what? Barack Obama isn't just the president of black people.
Exactly.
And I think that's why a lot of people feel the way they feel about Trump, because Trump seems to take a stance where it's more towards one race. So a lot of people see that and go, hey man, you're not just their president. And the thing is he's really bad at explaining himself. And the fact of the matter is that, bro, he's just bad at getting his words out.
Yeah.
I think that's something he's always been. He's in a position.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean someone is dumb. Because, like, are you saying that majority of Americans are dumb? But even the whole world wants to come here. You could crack jokes all you want. You can still open a business. I could do it today. Being black, have an immigrant family coming from another place that we got chased the fuck out to be in this country. So to say that all this is happening, but okay, I could show you my taxes when I was under the last administration, and right now I got a kid on the way now. So I'm not making shit because of the simple fact, I want to be against the grain and blah, blah, blah. No, I don't give a shit who's in office. Just do something that's going to help me feed my kids. That's it. That's it. So like the reason there's a rift or whatnot is because you're saying black people are coons because they want to vote. Motherfucker, we were slaves.
Yeah.
So it's like that's the problem, is that we got too many people putting a label on somebody because of one person. And maybe that one person that has a different way of communicating, but you can't say because we decide that this is the person we want to give a chance, we're racist, we're dumb, we're uneducated, we're coons. Look at you, Uncle Tom. Like, that's what the problem is that you can't even freely exercise a right.
Well, here's the thing too. Just real quick, man. A lot of uninformed people vote. That's the problem. That's one of the biggest problems in America is the fact that you would even think that one person runs this country.
It's crazy. Instead of doing their business.
Here's the thing, Serge has been saying this shit for years. The two-party system, as
terrible.
As the fact of the matter is I'm a registered non-party affiliate. Like that's what it says on everything. I'm a non-party affiliate. I've been that since after the first time I ever voted. So. No Democrat, no Republican, no. And this is something here that a lot of people don't know, and I feel like it should be said. When people mark independent, you're not an independent. That independent is for the independent party. Like there's actually an independent candidate that runs, and now you're a part of that party. That's why you put
Team Purple.
Yeah, that's why you put that you're a no party affiliate. That means you're a true independent. You go with whoever the fuck is making the most sense.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So if you really want to sit back and call yourself an independent, pay fucking attention, because I don't know how many people register. You can go look that shit up. How many people registered as independents? And you're not truly fucking independent.
Someone's gonna take your vote too. That's what they don't understand.
And the thing is here's what happened. Congress, they had all Republican. It had an all Republican Congress, which is a time where everybody, at least on one side, put it this way: if you had people that were Republicans at that particular point in time, you had a chance to do everything. You had a chance to make laws. You had a chance to actually get some shit done, regardless of if people disagree with it. There was people on the other side who said, this is the shit that we want to happen.
Nigga, whites in the
and
building.
you'll be able to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so now we switch all that shit. So now the Democrats are in.
Yeah.
So what's that going to do but clog everything up? Because
like
now,
always.
Exactly. It's the shit
Like
you were talking about
always.
before. Now you got a bunch of Democrats who are like, man, fuck that. We're not doing that because y'all said it.
Yeah.
And that shit, all it does is cause. Why do you think shit hasn't been fixed in
That's
like
why they're
100
not. That's
years?
why they're not even saying shit.
Exactly.
We're just gonna let it be a big mess.
The thing that's messed up.
Hopefully, they never figure out that the two-party system is a big fucking sham.
We know it is, but it doesn't.
You know the
fucking
space
matter.
thing that came up when the moment that space jump off came up. What the POTUS say? He said space war. We're gonna have the space force.
Space force.
So it's like, all right, boom. Remember we always used to be like, oh, SpaceX. It was like 10 years ago before Barack.
SpaceX.
We got so excited. We might have been going to the moon. Even your boy Bush saying we could be in the moon with 2015. Blah blah blah. This and that.
Right.
Obviously that didn't happen. All right. Obviously none of that happened. What ended up happening? We kept fighting wars. We kept sending people over here. Let's send people to the border of Russia and Ukraine. Let's go over to Syria. Let's go over to Afghanistan. Let's go to Iraq and blah blah blah. So now, if all the families are breaking up, because a lot of us know a lot of military friends who have broken families off of that. We got a lot of people who, since that happened, their kids was wilding the fuck out because the parent household is messed up. So you got all that going on. You're trying to get everything back together and get money again, all over again. No wonder we're behind. No wonder when some shit that's really something we should pay attention to, like a mua, whatever is coming through. We don't even got resources to send out there. We don't even have kids that know what the fuck is going on. We don't even teach kids. We used to have Earth Day. Where is that? Gone. Boys and Girls Club. We don't even have commercials for that. Gone. The parks, gone. There's no security. We used to have that. So the kids are lost doing whatever. Computers are still going up. We still got computer games. But where's the people? Go to trick-or-treating. The kids, there's nowhere to be found. You got to go in a gated community.
Anytime that you got
change.
Anytime that you got people in positions of power with agendas, you're never gonna get shit done for the people
they're
who
not in
need
charge.
shit done.
It's all these people. Yeah, they're not in charge, man.
I mean, well,
that's why people fighting over the wrong shit. You need to figure out,
you need to
Democrat,
figure out,
Republican. Are you a nurse? Can you shoot? Can you heal some shit? Can you play something?
You need to figure out what works. Now, here's the thing. You need to figure out what the fuck works for you. Whatever it is that works for you, look for the person that's pushing that shit and go with that shit.
That's it. Don't worry about this party shit and all that. Like, look,
all that shit, bro.
It's dead. Like that nigga's how is 70-something years old.
Yeah.
We'll be lucky if this nigga gets another term and blah blah. Like serious, the next person that's gonna come in is gonna be on some digital shit. Because no one's really on that. Nobody's talking about the new age. Like we got robots running jobs. What are we gonna do about the next couple of years when we got people that can't get jobs because a robot is serving you food?
Shit's gonna look like the Jetsons,
bro. You know what I'm saying? Like people, like we fighting over this, but like, yo, technology's coming. We're gonna get erased. So it's not even erased or whatnot. But look, yo, we could go on forever.
Yeah, we could.
What
the fuck?
Mico White's here.
Mico White's here,
everybody.
We gotta get some fun. talk about the politics, and also gonna talk about, hey man, you take photos with a lot of
That's my
ladies,
man.
man.
Yeah. No.
A lot of them good old ladies, man. How that work?
Perks, right?
It's very fun.
Do they come up to you or they're like before it was like, yo, listen, man, I can hook you up. Nah, and all of a sudden they see you make them look like a star.
Mico,
You make them look like a star. All of a sudden it's like, huh?
Actually, you really don't come up to them. You're not supposed to. Really.
It's not gonna
'Cause then
happen.
They're gonna come out. You're like, actually, a lot of people you don't really come up to.
Yeah.
You gotta wait till they come up to. They gotta wait till they come up to you, and then because that's when you get their attention.
Got you.
Because you try to come up with this and this, like you're like number 444
That's been trying to get
person.
them.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So
You make your brand rise, and before you know it, bing.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
Oh.
I like that hat though, man. I like
My
that
man.
hat you got.
Thank you, sir.
Is
We've
it-
been
wait,
doing
is
this,
that- is that hat
We're going
photogenic?
back on it, by the
Yes,
way.
it's very
We're
photogenic.
going
It's a photogenic hat.
Casablanca photogenic.
Oh, see what?
Dick
There we
Tracy
go.
style.
What?
There we
You guys
go.
here first? Miko gonna do the cover of the next. Well, actually, sorry, Robert. I know you did the. All right, listen, man, we got some work.
Yeah, for real.
Hey, remember he did one of your first music.
Gentro, bro. Gentro.
Oh, yeah.
No,
that shit
nah,
was
Gentro's
remember.
before.
Gentro was
Yeah.
at
Where
the
do I
penthouse.
go?
I was
Yeah.
there for that.
I
Like,
remember
we-
that. Yeah,
a
yeah,
few
yeah.
shots, like we did few shots, and then Gentro was like out in the woods.
I was on the balcony. I was on the balcony at that penthouse.
woods.
that was a few shots.
Yeah.
No, that was
No,
like
Gentro
me.
was
Like
Gentro
me.
made it look like it's
Gentro.
Africa.
That's right.
That's
the
Yeah.
you
first
were
one.
rapping on the balcony.
The first one. That's right, bro.
That was the
Yeah,
very
we did
first
the
one. He was
rewind.
rapping on the balcony
Then
at
we
that
did the
dude's.
remake.
And then Gino sent me his dope footage of him. Like, where were you at? Were you in? It was out of country.
Trinidad.
Yeah, we was
Trinidad.
Oh, Trinidad
Bro,
footage. She was like,
good
yo, I
look.
need you to edit this. I was like, looking. I was like, wow. I was like, I did not get
Over the
invited to this at
rainbow.
all.
Oh.
Dogs at 3 a.m.
The dogs. I didn't know it was 3 a.m. though. I was like, geez.
Yeah.
No, we was out. Me and G was
Man,
out there, bro.
Maybe Miko should do it. Like if that's the case, because we actually thinking about doing a documentary.
Yeah, we're
about
gonna do a
that.
documentary
Yeah.
about the
So,
whole
like,
album because we
yeah.
did like 80% of the album we made when we were out there.
Yeah, it was,
Nice,
Yeah,
nice.
it was
And we got all the
crazy.
footage. We would love to be able to just sit, play the music, and then talk about each song and how we came up with the idea. Plus, tell a story because the story is crazy.
Yeah,
Like
Oh,
me and this
yeah.
guy was,
100%.
bruh, I'm American.
Oh my God, yo!
No,
So we
shit.
get this is just one of the stories. So like, yeah, shout out to Janelle. We finish doing one show,
Oh,
finish
my God.
performing, killing it, doing our thing.
Right.
For whatever reason, we in a all right. I gotta paint the
Station
story.
wagon.
We in a station wagon.
With
I
her
gotta
uncle
say
driving.
that her uncle, for whatever reason, wants to haul ass in the
Because we had
freaking downtown.
five or six cousins,
We
bruh.
got,
Oh,
yo,
Fast and
we
Furious
were
kinda. Okay.
4-door station wagon. Freaking
Seven
two
deep.
of us, 7 deep. 2 of us sitting in the back. So
Backpack.
he's trying to get us back in the hood, like get away from the city where all the 5-0 at.
Get to the hood.
Yo,
Is
so
it the
yeah,
opposite?
from
I
the
thought it was
from
the
the we're like in the
opposite. We probably
upscale
run away
hood
from the hood.
to the downside. We was at the upscale part of the hood. You know what I'm
okay,
saying? Where
okay. I
you know
didn't
you
know
got
there's
like
such a
bars
thing.
on the
Oh,
window.
so you mean like
Oh.
the middle class?
Yeah.
We went to the middle
there is a
class.
difference.
You know what I'm saying?
There's
The
a
hood where we
difference.
was at, it had like only one bar gate in the entrance. Everywhere
straight.
else, that was it.
So let me tell you. So that reminds me. When you around in a neighborhood, you drive in a neighborhood. What is the signs that make you know that you're in the hood? What is it, like the items that you know that make you say, "Okay, I'm in the
Grass
hood now"?
ain't cut on the house on the corner.
Couch.
Oh, couch on the porch. Okay, I can rock with that. Especially if the leather
listen,
couch.
Wait,
Listen,
bitch in the
that's
front yard.
That's a Spanish hood.
Listen, check.
Oh.
this.
Spanish hood.
Yo.
Spanish hoods will put furniture on the
You wanna
fucking
know what
on
we
the
was
street.
peeping?
Black hoods ain't doing that shit.
Atlanta.
Cause we
I
got
always
videos.
think of like the 6-year-old man riding
Yo, listen.
the
you wanna-
dino bike.
We saw the whole I was there. First, when you start seeing barefoot people, then you already
Bro,
know.
Yeah, you
in
already
the
know.
street, and the
That's-
street
No,
got
wait,
broken
wait,
glass.
that-
You
There's
hanging
a
on the
caveat
cord.
to that
that's
because
island right there. For
Yo.
real.
Well, here's the
Listen.
thing. When it comes to barefoot people, you can either be in a really bad neighborhood or in a really rich neighborhood. Because I've seen a lot of rich
Yeah,
white
I
kids
know.
running
Nah,
around
but-
on nice
but
grass
I'm-
with no shoes
But I'm talking
on.
about
about
the
kids
street. No,
now.
I'm
Kids
talking
is a whole different
about
story. Kids
broken
ain't got no damn
glass.
sense.
You're walking on broken glass.
Oh, no, I
You know what
don't
I'm
know
saying?
about
Like
all that.
in a rich neighborhood, they put the glass bottles in the trash
In the
can.
recycle
Nah, they put it in the
bin.
recycling
Yeah,
bin. They
there
don't
you
put that
go.
shit in the trash can.
You know what I'm saying?
That shit go in the recycling
Yeah,
bin.
that's
That goes
right.
in
They're
the
like,
blue
I'm
bin.
going to save the planet. You know?
It goes in the
So,
blue
like-
bin. And you got to put the blue bin on the other side of the. You got to put it on the other side of the driveway. It can't be on the same
Bro,
side as the regular trash can.
exactly. It's a
And
wrap.
there's 2 different trucks that come for that
Bro,
shit.
and your neighbor be hot if you're like your trash can is just a little over to their property.
They won't pick that shit
It's
up.
a wrap, bro.
They'll drive. Yo, garbage
So-
bin is so bougie.
But over there, it's not like that. Like where we got chased through the hood. Like,
Oh,
yo,
yeah, it
we
was
didn't
just- it
finish.
was
Yeah,
just-
yo,
yeah,
we
my
7
bad.
deep.
Okay,
Get
go
this.
ahead, go ahead.
So
Yeah,
we
yeah.
7 deep. all of a sudden we know it's like we were going a little faster. I'm in the back. I'm in the one in the back sliding.
Me and
back
him are in the
forth.
back.
Serge and I, grown ass man in the back of this station wagon sliding because this guy now he's doing hood turns like. I'm like, yo, what's up? We look behind us, police chasing us.
Yup.
Oh.
Hey, you know what he said?
Did you find out why they were chasing y'all?
Because he didn't have his license.
And he decided to go faster.
Yeah.
But we wasn't supposed to have the reason we wasn't supposed to have that many people in the car.
Yeah.
So like
You can't have people sitting in the back of the backpack.
This. You see here in America, when they stop you, you pull over, you do your little thing, they walk up to your car, roll down your window, blah blah blah, and you take it from there.
But in
Nah,
This is
Trinidad,
no
if
story.
you can beat them, you win.
No.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, really?
Yeah, if you could, but
if you can lose them, you win.
if you could lose, but it didn't work that way.
Nah, yeah, no, you
all right, yo,
What is it, a Volvo?
another car cut us off. So like literally, like we were all, like I feel like we robbed some shit.
Yeah,
a car cuts us off. Serge is like recording. I don't know if he even has his phone yet. This shit's hilarious. The car that was chasing us creeps up behind us. Two of them hop out. The SUV in front. Two of them hop out of there. Yo, Serge is
guns drawn.
They pulled out a gun?
Yo,
Yeah.
You're in a station wagon.
Yo.
It don't matter.
Hop out. I gotta hop out, and this is embarrassing as shit because now everybody in the neighborhood is out now. There's a
Yeah,
KFC
because they pulls across from KFC,
All
and the
places-
KFC's full.
All the places you could have stopped us.
Stopped us in front of the KFC.
So everybody and their mama in there,
Looking.
you know what I'm saying? So now we and the two grown ass niggas.
Yeah, but
everyone
wait.
come
Nah,
out.
but
with
check
this-
it. The cops out there, they roll with automatics.
Listen, and shotties.
They don't come out with little pistols.
No.
Oh, wow.
With
okay.
shotguns. So when we
Shotguns
hop
and
out, we
automatics.
hopping out. Grown ass niggas coming out the back, the hatchback, and bam, shotgun right to Serge's chest.
Right to my chest.
Yo,
Wow.
Serge said he
I'm
had
American!
He had his phone in his hand. I'm American. I'm American.
Don't shoot.
Does that work?
The hell yeah, it does.
Hell yeah, yo, we made it.
Nah, that shit only works in Trinidad. Don't get it twisted.
That
After
shit
the
works
first
everywhere.
day,
Except
we
like
made-
the
listen,
China and places
we made
like
it a
that.
point. Listen, we made it a point. No matter what goes down, we're gonna make it a point to tell people we American.
My man,
They're
I'm
like,
American.
I'm American.
I ain't getting shot.
Fuck that. I'm gonna tell you right now, like
Shooting you guys
yo,
caused
the
an
first day
international
we got
incident.
there, I got called a gangster. I didn't want to get out the car. I was on some other shit. Where like, bro, we got pulled over the
Bro,
first
we were in a high
day.
speed chase like the first night.
The first night, we called
halfway
it
through.
crazy taxi.
Bruh, I'm telling you, it was wild, bruh.
Right, that's everybody. That's
And then on top of that, like, they let him go. They were
Yeah.
just like, fuck it, bro.
Yeah,
Go
it was
ahead.
great.
Really?
They did all that just to let him
We
go?
did,
let him
yo,
go.
we
I
was
would've gave him a
literally,
ticket.
yo.
At least,
Nothing.
even
Here's your
though-
Trini.
He
Shout
was
out
our
to Janelle.
driver
Shout out
for
to
the
her
whole.
mom.
He
Well,
was
as soon
our
as-
driver.
Yeah, as soon as we hopped out, like, Janelle's mom was like, just let him go, please. And they let him go.
Hold on, Janelle was in the car too?
Oh, that was the second
Oh,
car
I'm gonna,
chase.
Yeah, when you talk to her, bring that up.
later about this.
Talking about the high speed chase.
Yeah.
I gotta ask her.
It was right after her
So
performance.
was Janelle
too.
freaking out?
Yo, I don't even know because I was paying attention to the gun, man.
Too
We had
many
guns
tunnel
on
vision,
chest, bro,
freaking
yo.
out themselves. That's what.
Yo, that's it. Like I was just
Man, that was
hands
so
up,
wild, bro.
hands up. We're good.
That's why we want to make this documentary, bro.
Yo,
I
we
can,
got.
I
yeah,
can so
it was
picture
great.
Janelle right now.
Yeah.
What?
She's
Like,
like, oh my God, what is going
no, actually,
Jesus,
Janelle
Lord
was
Jesus.
not.
Lord
Nah,
Jesus, Lord
yo, don't
Jesus.
get it twisted. Janelle was hood though, cause she was by us. She was just like, she had that like, you know, that black
don't
mom.
worry.
Okay.
That black mom waiting for you to do that shit, and you didn't do that shit. So she
She was
come
looking
up
at me
to
like,
you
just put your ID away.
you know what I'm saying?
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, that was funny. She said, "You don't gotta do all that." Because Serge got super American.
Bro, I
Serge
was
was
like,
Howie Mandel.
I'ma
like,
leave here.
that-
So he was like-
Puerto Rican was not in Serge.
Serge is,
Like,
I ain't
you've
getting
been watching a couple of
that
movies.
shit, that shit's like, yo, fuck that. You
Don't
better
shoot,
bring
we're
everything
Americans.
out. Serge brought Tim Allen out. Like, that was it. Like,
Straight up,
listen,
bro.
like, you guys didn't know.
no type of hood accent, no nothing. Look,
No.
guys.
Look, guys,
Hey,
listen.
listen.
Listen, guys, I'm American. All right?
Nah, we had a blast though. Aside that, like even the 5-0 were cool with us.
I mean,
like,
you know how-
after the
After the
first
gunshot to
impression,
your chest,
you know,
yeah.
After the shotties and everything, I
the
guess.
shotties
Yeah.
in our chest. You know what I mean?
That does sound kind of the hood style.
Yo.
You know, they bust out the gun.
And while we
like,
was
yo,
there,
yo,
there was
and
a
then
serial
after that,
killer.
they have a, like, couple, shoot
Check
some
this.
craps.
While we was there, we had a serial
the bad
killer
phone?
on the
The
loose.
bad phone is ringing. The bad phone
Oh,
is
it's on,
ringing.
I'm
Hold
telling
on,
you.
hold on.
It's
Hold
on.
Commissioner Gordon.
You have now picked up that phone. Who is this? You gonna speak? Oh, turn that volume up on there.
Oh, whoops.
You got the whole.
There you go. Turn it up.
What's up, dude?
Who's this?
Oh.
Reginald Gray.
Reggie Gray.
Reggie.
Calling round of applause for Reggie Gray.
Conversation.
Number one Buck fan.
Number one Bucks fan.
How you, bro?
He's hurting. He just said he was a Bucks fan.
First of all,
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hey, is Mico there?
Yeah, I'm here. Hello, Reginald Gray.
Okay, Mico.
Uh-oh,
Before
here
I
we go.
say anything, number one videographer in Hillsborough County, Tampa.
Hey.
Oh, man.
Hey. Thank you, sir. Thank you,
Facts.
sir.
These are all
813.
Second thing, Sergio.
Yeah.
The best call in on our show, Cover 2 Conversations ever.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's my man. Yeah, no.
Every freaking episode.
I think he planned
wanna
this.
Thank you for that. And now back to Mico again. And Sergio, I know you want to get into this conversation right now, what I'm about to say. Blunt Sessions, love you guys. You got Mico in the house.
Yeah.
And Mico,
Yes,
that
sir.
video of the Netflix and chill girl. Dude. You're my man.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Thank you very much, brother, for that. I appreciate that.
How fun was that video shoot? The people want to know. Go ahead.
The people, he means me.
All the shoots are really fun. Actually, I actually know her personally, so she's actually a really good person. So she actually made it really smooth, really fun. We was like, oh, let's do this. Oh, let's do that. Oh, I got this shirt for this. So it was kind of cool. So it was amazing. I actually had a good time. Hopefully we'll work again too.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was a great video shoot. I loved it. I love the behind scene video before you actually promoted the video. That was good too.
Hey, thank you.
Behind the scenes
that was
videos
real
are always
I
good.
just want to say, hey, Blunt Sessions, what's going on? What I missed tonight?
Everything.
Yeah, a whole lot of everything. We were recapping why we ain't been around for 3 weeks.
Word.
Aliens and politics.
Yeah, we really
Aliens
did.
and politics.
Apparently,
pretty much.
Reginald, they just told me that singer Janelle was in a car chase with them.
Word.
The country. So I was like,
It's one of those
wow.
Blunt Sessions exclusives.
Yeah. Guns drawn. Guns drawn.
Yeah, I
Janelle
don't think
was.
we've talked about
Yeah,
that yet.
FLOHIO, we've been doing this, bro. We had, car chases. You know what I'm saying?
Got real street cred.
Guns. You know what I'm
Real
saying?
street cred in other countries.
You know what I mean?
You guys got car chases, Adam Sandler biting y'all.
There's
You're
titties on the
playing
table
ball.
too.
What's going on, dog?
We making it. We making it big now.
Yeah, we got high dogs.
We're trying to get Tampa popping.
Word.
For real.
We got Celine Dion fans out there.
Out here
Out there
doing
in Trinidad.
We out here causing international incidents to get Tampa on the map.
Word.
What the hell we do?
I just broke a nipple.
I know.
Y'all did not tell me.
Oh man, the nipple came
Y'all
off.
The
did not
nipple is
tell
off.
me.
Oh,
So Reggie,
snap.
tell us where they can tune in and hear your show.
Yeah.
Yo, cover 2 conversations. It's 2 guys, 2 topics, 2 Tampa natives, 2 points of view.
Nice.
And it's on, download the TuneIn app.
Oh.
The tune is free, and search for In Touch Radio. We're on Saturdays, 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. And again, it's not really a sports show. It's kind of morphed into that because of football season. But any topic in the world you want to talk about. So, like,
Nice.
Serge called in, and we've been hot football lately. And Serge has kept that Cleveland Browns stuff real.
Reginald.
He's kept it real with the Browns, man. And Blunt Sessions, I mean, dude, I love you guys, bro. The only problem I have is with my schedule, I can't turn in when I want to turn in.
Yeah. Oh, got you. But don't worry.
That's the only issue I got with my schedule right now. But
Reruns.
I'm going to backtrack all the old episodes, go back and listen. And my favorite set of thing you guys got, the Booker Earl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
The Booker
my
Earl is a
man.
classic. So, love you guys. I'm about to head out right now, go to bed. I got work in the morning. Sorry,
My
man.
man
I love
said
all
head
you.
out.
Nico, Serge, Alfie.
We caught. Hey, hold on. We all
Right,
caught
Slim,
that.
Stop,
We
Reginald,
all
stop.
caught that.
You need to come back right now and explain
That
to
you
us.
going. That you going
Are
out.
you going
to
out
go to
or are
bed.
you going to bed?
He's going out to go to somebody else's bed.
My man said he's going to head out. Hey, he paused too, so he let us suspect. He said, "I'm finna head out and
To
go
go
to
to
bed."
bed.
I'm like, bruh.
Which means she got to go to bed too eventually.
For real.
Is Sandman the designated driver?
Hey, I know that life, bro.
Freudian slip.
Yeah, I hear you.
To bed.
Shout out Reggie.
Shout out to Reggie. Round of applause. Thank you for calling in, sir.
Yeah, for real.
Peace out.
Holla.
Yeah.
Speaking into existence.
Shout out to my man Reggie. That's awesome.
I had to let that get that little dial
That
tone
dude-
in.
yeah, yo, the new generation don't know about
They don't
that
know about
shit.
that.
It's like, what's that?
I think we talked about that before about dial tones.
Yeah, right?
Like, yo,
They
people
don't
don't
know
know
nothing about
what
that.
that
I
is.
saw a payphone last week.
Yo,
Where at?
And
was
it worked.
It
Where?
It was
you knew the question was
downtown
coming.
Tampa. Off of
Tampa.
Yeah, it was off of Ashley and Franklin. Yeah, Ashley
I know
and Franklin.
the one you're talking about.
That's the only one.
That's crazy.
You gotta use that at your own risk, though.
I know. I washed my ears afterwards.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Like if you when you said that road, I'm like, word, son. Like, yo, this. I used to work.
Wait. Did it take a calling card?
I don't know if it took a calling card.
Remember
it
those?
It was rusted.
Yeah.
Use those to call out of state.
Oh yeah, 10, 220 or something like that.
Yo, out there they got it.
I'm showing my old
1-800 call ATT.
Call ATT.
Get in the jam.
Shit. Yo, what year is that? What fucking year is that?
We can now text message. It's only 10 cents a text.
Yeah, for real.
I spent $400.
They might need to bring back dial tones, man, because I did that shit the other day. I was talking to somebody, bro. That shit hung up, and I was still
You didn't
talking.
even know.
That's it, right? That's it.
Like,
yeah, man. I'm gonna tell you something secret.
Like I said, in the
It's
middle
between
of
me and you.
yeah, and then like in the middle of the call, they like called back. I was like, oh shit.
Damn.
Like, hey, you know that you interrupted yourself.
Hey, you
like,
remember back in the
been-
day when you used to
I
talking
bet
to
you
a
it was a
shorty?
good conversation. Like you getting deep in that, like some Dr. Phil.
Yeah,
shit,
when
too.
somebody, because you know when somebody gets quiet on the other side, they're like listening to what you're saying,
like,
and
you
you
know
won't
it's
even
deep.
know.
Just go-
Yeah, you won't even know.
Yeah, you want me to lick your toes,
And
huh,
then
girl?
you gotta hit the little hello. Ain't nothing worse in the middle of a conversation than going hello.
And you try to figure out how long you was out.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, man.
He called back like, yo, what was the last thing you heard?
Real talk, yo.
Like, yo, I don't know. I don't know. You was going into something. I don't know what you was talking about, but that shit was deep, bro. You remember where you at? Well, I know where I finished.
That's it. Yeah, for real. Like, man, the emphasis I had is not the same anymore.
Yeah,
Like,
bro, it took all the energy out of the conversation.
Like, never mind, I'm going to bed.
Right? Like, yo, fuck it, man.
No, tell you again. No.
Nah, we're good. We're good.
Nah,
Why don't you just
we
call me
done.
back?
Nah, we done.
So, Mico.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
What, like, shit, like, how long? I don't even want to know how long. It's just been a good amount of time. Damn, nigga, come on, son. But, like, how long do you see you doing the camera thing, man?
Do I see? Oh, how long I plan on doing it?
Yeah.
Until the walker has tennis balls on the bottom of him.
I hear that.
Damn.
I hear
we're
that.
gonna be doing
That'll
this
work,
for a
though.
while.
That'll work.
Yeah, that's good to know.
He's really old.
That's good to know. Well, longevity is always a good thing. So
Yeah, you won't
I mean,
have it. You won't have
that
it.
means if you're working with you right now, you probably got to work with you years later down the road. and
You won't
stuff.
have a walker. You be
Which is cool.
still shooting pictures on a Segway.
What got you to take this, like, because, you know, you do other ventures, you know what I'm saying? That's not the main thing. But what made you to, you know, decide to say, all right, there wasn't as many ciphers or whatever the case is. Like how we started going, when we started doing it, everyone had a mixtape dropping, everyone had a album release party. So it was like a lot going on for what you're doing. What keeps you inspired now? Is it the same thing? Is it like the technology upgraded, a lot easier to get to people? Like what keeps you going?
I think that's actually a great question. What keeps inspired is like, you know, the different type of stories people have, like, because everybody nowadays, everybody is trying to do something a little different. Like everybody wants to put their story into anything they do. Like for example, someone on a clothing line, they want to put like a cool story with it, or like mixtapes or even albums is always the best way they make their own movies out of it.
Yeah.
So I love putting things to life.
Yeah.
So that's just always a fun part, and I love the challenge to do it. You know, so that's what keeps me going. Is it's never the same thing. It's always something different. Yeah.
Do you do things like to help you inspire, like, because everyone's different. Like you was mentioning, everyone has a different story. So like, do you do, for instance, all of us in this room, we watch different things. We listen to different things, and then that falls into whatever it is that we're doing, whether it's in the podcast, music, whatever. It inspires what we're creating. What do you do when you're not taking photos, when you're not working, that keeps you inspired to be like, hey, you know what? That'd be a good idea for me to take a photo like this, or, you know, a certain theme, or like what's movies, like what do you like doing?
This is gonna be funny.
Yeah.
Action cartoons.
Yeah. Tell me you're
That's
an
what I
animator.
do.
You can do animation?
No. That's what do inspire me. He asked me what
okay.
inspires me. I watch action cartoons.
Yeah.
I actually use that to help me with write blocks because, like you were saying, I do a lot of the things. I script write too.
Yeah.
So if I get writer's block, I'll just pop in one of my DVDs, one of my Justice Leagues or Avatar cartoon series. I got a bunch of actually. Yeah, I got the last. I got the Aspect. I got the Korra,
really like
the Airbender too. Oh, that one, the sequel to that. I got all the Dragon Balls. I just ordered my Dragon Ball Supers, all of them too.
Nice.
So
I haven't started
I'm
watching
ready.
that one yet.
Oh man, you missing out, bro.
I bet.
You gotta get in it. Yeah, but anyway, that's what I do. Like I pop in a couple of that.
Yeah.
probably after 2 episodes, I'm
good.
ready. I'm flourishing. Yeah,
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
So you know what? I bet what episode, the one when he goes Super Saiyan 3 and he's screaming, that's Mico right there.
So let me ask you a question then. So obviously you do videography and photography and everything. Right?
Oh, just videos.
Just videos.
Yeah.
Okay, so just videos. Okay.
Are you retired from the photography?
I've never started it. Never
take
did
pictures.
it. No, I never took
I could have
pictures.
swear you was
No,
didn't he?
on my phone.
He would take photos.
I'll do some selfies.
But like videos.
In the most manliest way, I do selfies.
Real quick on that. Real quick, actually on that. Can I just say how awkward it feels doing that whenever you do I think I look pretty good right now, but then you go to do it and I'm like, nah, I can't.
It changes.
I can't.
I can't do that.
I can't do it to myself right now.
Am I the only person that feels that way?
No, bro.
If I do that, I gotta send it to a shorty. Someone needs to have this.
This picture has to have a purpose.
Because if I die right now, and somebody let's see who he is. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what kind of person he is. The last thing he said, look at me in the bathroom and shit. Like, nah, man.
that's
I feel you. I actually don't. It's like videos. I'll take videos. It's not like a picture actually. So I'm actually talking. So I'm like,
nice.
Okay.
All right.
I feel a little more better about myself.
See, this is really me talking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's really me. I didn't take a photo of Idris Elba and upload it. It's me. You know what I'm saying?
So back to my question of who, as a videographer, who is there any specific directors that you are if he makes a movie or he's involved, I got to see that.
Oh yes. Colin Tilley, is one of them.
Who's
I don't
that?
know if you heard of him. He's actually been in the game for a while.
Yeah.
He is in my opinion, I'm just saying my opinion.
Yeah.
He's second to the list of all the other legends, you know what I'm saying? Like the Hype
Spielberg.
Williams,
Nice.
Boom,
Nice.
Bitty Boom, all that. Colin Tilley, he's the newest of the legends. He
Message.
worked with everybody, every single body in the game.
Nice.
Yeah, and you can tell the difference on him. He'll always put his thing on. But Colin Tilley is one of the ones. Benny Boom, I got pictures out. And then also M. Night Shyamalan, but he's more of a film director.
Right.
Yeah, you only see him once every 2 or 3
7
years. Yeah,
He's like Locust.
Yeah. But it's
shout out to
worth it.
M. Night. Yo, do a movie with us, man.
Yeah, those are people I respect because those are ones they don't just shoot out videos and just throw it
they
up
don't
in
waste
the air.
their time.
They take their time, you know what I'm saying?
Sade. I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? So I have to respect that.
Nice.
All day.
Okay.
Woo. Is there a celebrity? Oh, wait, what, you got another one?
I still got one.
You got one?
Yeah,
All right.
I was there.
I'm gonna ask one, and matter of fact, go to Swiss because this one could wait.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who are doing a lot of videography and stuff like that right now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody feels like they can just hop on Instagram and just do whatever and I'm a videographer and stuff like that. So what would you say about you? I mean, obviously being a professional doing it, what would you say differentiates, you know what I'm saying, you from some of those people who just feel like they can hop on it and do it? What would you say to somebody who is trying to elevate themselves from just the crowd?
From crowd?
Yeah.
I mean, well, first of all, I can actually feel that because I am actually a self-taught person. But took the time to educate myself and watch YouTube videos, read books, all that stuff.
Yeah.
But
Education.
I see I do see a lot of people that's trying to go out there and do their own thing. You have to honestly respect that because that's where you came from. You came from okay, I'm gonna pick up a camera, try to figure this out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So to kind of make yourself different from the other person is if you know you're good at one thing at this, then you just need to do something to make them reach out to you. For me, for example, I put a lot of my personality in. I don't really. My business name is Mico White Productions, but I don't do that. I just say Mico White because if you know me personally, then you'll feel more comfortable approaching me for things like that. So that's what makes it different. And also, I try my best to throw my personality out there, like a little comedy, a little something like that. So that helps out there because it's so many people that are photographers and videographers that are really fucking really good. Excuse my language, really good.
Oh, you can cuss. You can
cuss.
Yeah, I can. Okay,
Get a
they're
few
really
off.
fucking good.
Yeah.
Great.
That's why we do this.
Yeah, they're really
No
good.
rules.
But you just got to be. You just have to show them that you know what makes you different from them or what makes you want it more than them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying any of the other videographers are bad. They're all great, but you have to figure out. You have to show them that you want it more than them.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Okay.
And show you what makes you different than them.
Yeah, exactly, brother. Yeah,
That's what one of the main things that I peeped. When we first started working, it's like you wasn't the first photographer, videographer. You know, it was. That's not what made me say this is who I want. I want this guy to help me make this happen. It was your mannerism. It's your personality. Like you're saying, it's like because not a lot of people like to talk. For instance, I've gone to studio sessions where you go there and you were invited there, so you're gonna meet the contact, but like the person that actually runs the studio, you really want to get to know the person to decide if you're gonna be here on the regular. Because the contact got me here, but they're not the engineer. No, they're not the ones I'm gonna be spending hours with. So if you got that vibe where it's like, person's not really talking, you feel like you're not welcomed. Yeah, it's like I'm not really about that because I'm excited about creating something. So I want to be excited with someone that's just as excited about.
And that makes you remember that. You remember the experience, right?
Oh my goodness, exactly. And I mean, man, we've done so many. There's so many images we've shot that people haven't seen, but I remember how the experience was what made it fun. And then when you see the photos later on, you're like, man, these are good because we had so much fun hours before those photos were even taken. So it's like, really appreciate that. And I don't think that's something that you could learn. I think that's something like, unfortunately, you can have as many money, whatever, equipment and this and that, but it's like, if you're whack, with you know what I'm saying? It's like their personality is what bring the person out. Exactly. And that'll make them feel comfortable in front of the lens. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, for you to do that, is that something that, who inspired you in your family? Who's, because your family, from personal experience, y'all got that vibe. So what inspires you family-wise before you decided to say like I'm this is how I am, and I think I can share this personality with the world? Like, who inspired you growing up?
Family inspired me growing family. I think it would be my youngest sister.
Yeah,
Tiara. I think.
Wow, shout out T.
She's a journalism now, but she does she makes on her spare time. She does photography. It was just her encouragement, because a lot of my other family,
just chill.
They chill, but they kind of like, okay, you decided to do videos? Are you still going to get a real job?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of like
that half support.
It's kind of like, it wasn't really.
It's
half support. Yes. It was like, okay, but my sister, my younger
they want
sister,
you to worry about the plan B before you even get to the plan A.
Yeah, and then my sister was the one that kind of encouraged me, kept me going on there. And the fact that she did know a little about the camera did make me feel better about myself. So, yeah, I would say.
You didn't just jump in. Yeah.
No, I got a
pause her.
I got a quick question. So,
family,
with you, I know you shot with women, shot with models, shot with stuff. What would you say is like the wildest thing that's happened while you were shooting something? What would what would be the wildest thing that's happened to you?
There's been a lot, man.
I can imagine.
I work with everybody, and not just like models, like celebrities and business owners, and I will tell you the most recent one.
Okay. All right. Well, I tell you what. How about because we love to do top threes around here. So like,
okay, you want three?
Your top three wildest incidents.
Give me half a second.
Nice.
I'm ranking them.
He's like, this isn't even hard.
Like, I got them.
Which
yeah,
one?
I got a bunch of wild.
Classic.
Okay. Third one's my most recent one. I was at a venue. I'm not going to name no names.
There you go.
It's not a strip club though. It was a regular venue.
Man, we messy. I like to name names.
No, I was at this venue, and I'm filming, and the bartender is talking to like 3 or 4 of the waitresses, and the bartender was like, "Hey, you girls want a drink?" And she's like, "Yeah." I was like, "What kind of drink you want?" "I don't care, just put it on my titties." And he's like, "All right." So, and she said,
"I don't
no.
care what it is."
Yeah. And she's like,
"We're gonna go with the well."
And she's like, and he's like, "Okay, I'll do it." But and I was like, "Okay," I was like, "All right, y'all gonna really do it?" It's like, "Yeah, all right, I'm gonna film it real quick on my phone."
Yeah.
And I said,
well played.
Yeah, but I said, but y'all gotta be extra with it. And he's like, extra, and they didn't know what it means. Just do something different.
Yeah.
So homeboy, he didn't pour it on her. He threw it from across the room. Like he got the bottle and just like chucked it and throwing it on her. And the 2 other girls was like, "Oh, do me." So they all.
Wow. So he sprinkled her. He sprinkled her.
Yeah.
Blessed them.
That was the most views I had on my Instagram
champagne
stories.
shower.
Yeah, well, how come I did not ever see that?
Yeah, champagne shower. Yeah. That's my
Champagne
song now.
showers. Yeah, bro. Champagne
The
showers.
power of Christ compels.
Right? She's sitting there. Tongue out her mouth.
I'm about to die.
The other ones are like, me next.
She's over here talking about stop.
I think it got in my eye.
Ew.
The toxicist. Yo, I love it.
So number two.
Oh my god.
It was actually
definitely
nice. Like, you know, I'm over here like done with the shoot. Lady hits me up. She's like, hey, you know, do you know, how do you feel about doing porn with me? And I was like, I'm sorry, ma'am. I don't.
Wait.
What?
With you?
Her? Yeah. No, this is where the confusion came out. And I was like,
What do you mean?
I was like, I'm sorry, ma'am. I don't film pornography. I don't do that. She's like, oh no, I don't want you to film it. I want you to be in it.
Hello.
I was like, no, I'm sorry.
You could have R. Kelly
That was
that.
a great compliment.
Yo, hilarious.
Put a mask on.
Yeah, for real. Put a mask on.
Bro.
Straight. That'd have been some great shots.
Yo, you would have shot the second video for in the closet.
No.
Part
we don't
25.
Do that. No, we don't do that. In the film industry, once you do that, you always gonna remember. For that.
Yeah. You don't
It's
need
not.
that. Yeah, I
it's
hear that.
tainted on you. Yeah.
That's on your way
Professional.
Dang,
Professional.
I didn't know you could get porn stank on you like that. I had no idea.
Yeah, you
think about it, man. We're in the, especially now in the age of Google.
See, hey, you know what? Bo? Maybe it was smart of us for not to go to the porn convention. Yeah, they went to the porn convention. Y'all got the porn stank on.
I heard about that. I saw y'all.
Man, it was
I saw
fantastic. Shout out to
Y'all.
J-Rock.
No, I mean, well, I saw it.
I was working.
Y'all taking pictures of people
I
I had
was
never
DJing.
heard of. I looked them up, and then my computer got a virus. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You got to put
that blunt session.
You got to put a condom on the hard drive.
Everyone knows you got to do it in school. You know what I'm saying? Got to go to the college, the campus library, baby.
We avoided that porn. We avoided that porn stank. I'm just saying.
That was fantastic.
Nah, man. Hey, listen, this is the one life to live, and I would stake it up
And
again.
respect, do
Real
that.
talk. Everyone's different. Everyone's different.
they're all
To me,
cool people,
The
man.
way I
Live
look
your
at it
best
is like
life.
it's business.
No,
As a
not-
DJ, you know what I'm saying? Because just like the same situation with you, it's like, because you don't want to be known for like, because damn, I'm going to be back here next year. I don't want to be like, damn, I want to try with the DJ. You know what I'm saying? It's
Like
I
if
want to
you-
get paid. The last thing I was the nigga that's like throwing the event, be like, man, that nigga boned my chick. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's funny. Oh my
nigga,
God.
but you know what I'm saying?
I hate him.
I hate him. I've been trying to get at her forever. He just come here, play music, got that ass. They'll never be here
Like a
again.
whole different person, right? Yo.
No, but I think that's dope because like you gotta be able to know when to have your
Know when
boundaries.
to hold them, you got to know when to fold them.
Definitely, bro. Definitely. Nah,
And,
salute to
Yeah,
you.
number one.
Number one is actually a very, very embarrassing thing.
All
I,
right.
haven't- I actually have not told nobody this publicly.
Ooh, this is
Yo.
a Blunt Sessions exclusive.
Yo, where's the blunt sessions
Blunt
drop?
Sessions
Where's C Renee?
exclusive.
Where's C Renee, bro? We need C Renee.
Oh, yeah, let me drop C. Renee.
Yeah, drop
here.
C Renee
You are
right
now
now.
tuned in to Blunt Sessions. Blunt Sessions on FLOHIO Radio.
Just
continue.
in case they try to
So,
steal it.
Just in
Number
case.
one,
Joe Budden.
wildest
Adam Sandler. Madam
most,
Sandler.
embarrassing moment for Mico is I was on my way to film at a venue. I was in line, and I was next to some cute girl, so I was like, trying to be cool, making jokes, cracking jokes, and this guy walked by, and he was like Russell Simmons. So I said, look at this Russell Simmons looking motherfucker. Girls start laughing. Dude turns around.
No.
It was Russell Simmons.
It was really Russell Simmons.
Russell Simmons.
Fuck out of here.
That is classic.
You lied.
I'm so dead serious.
That is dope.
These girls like, oh my God, it's really Russell. I was like, oh my God, and I couldn't move. So he came up to me and he was like, hey. I was like, hey. And he said, are you coming in here? I was like,
Probably
yes.
not now.
And he was like, okay, good. I will see you in there. And I was like, okay. And in my head, I'm thinking of 20 different movies where people say something like that in that tone. I'm thinking I'm about to die.
You get in, but you don't get
They
out.
about to Benny Blanco you, bro.
No, you can't leave.
Benny Blanco from the Bronx throw you down the stairs, jump you.
Oh my my god! And the
Man.
girl's like, oh my god, you know Russell Simmons? I was like, I'm
I do
Yo,
now.
that's hilarious. Now, dude.
like,
Yeah,
oh
for
my
real.
God,
Like,
so
yeah,
embarrassing.
that's good. Yo, round of applause, man. That was nice.
real
top
round of
three.
applause for that one.
So wait, what happened when you went in?
Bro.
Actually nothing. Actually,
Yeah,
I wasn't
everything was
able
good.
to.
Oh, he didn't
wasn't
want
able to
that
shoot him.
smoke.
I wasn't able to shoot him. I shot the whole event, but not him. He was
Yeah,
like,
he's chilling.
walking
Yeah,
off the
yeah.
side.
Oh wait. So was it like a Def Jam or like a Fat Farm event?
No,
Like, what
actually,
was
he
it?
was. I didn't expect him to come there. They didn't tell me he was going to come. He must have.
Nice.
He must have been there for like whoever
Something
that
else
they
and
was
they came.
performing for. Like I guess he was working on something like that.
Nice.
And
you here in Florida?
yeah, it was in Florida. It was at the Ritz.
Nice.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, the Ritz
Yeah.
has,
That's
yeah,
right in downtown.
The Ritz always has a lot of big.
Yeah,
Oh,
they do.
They got
I filmed.
some
I think
names.
I filmed a lot of people out there. I think I filmed Jeezy,
Yeah.
MGK out there.
Nice.
Yeah, a lot of people there. So
So I was about to say real quick. So who is probably the top person that you feel like you filmed? Like who was the one that you said, man, I can't believe I got this one?
Nice.
well, I mean, I filmed my crush. That might be the top one. But like, I couldn't even use the footage. 'cause,
WCW?
Like, no, not yeah. She was. She was. my
or
crush.
WCE?
Keisha Cole. I was. I kicked
Ah.
Yeah, we. I filmed interview. Like we interviewed Keisha Cole, but unfortunately, the producers they never posted it because two reasons. One, whoever they hired interviewed her.
Yeah.
Was a fan, so she was all skittish and scared.
Oh,
so
yeah.
it really
was
showed.
no real,
Yeah, it
nothing
really
from
showed.
her.
Yeah, but sometimes those are the best to put out, though.
I
Yeah,
mean,
not
the
from
producers,
the
they
brand.
Not
wanted
from the
it, so-
brand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause she want her
Oh, yeah.
brand, yeah, because they want their brand to look. You know what I'm saying? In a different
Yeah,
city.
it makes
And
sense.
then all of a
Yes.
sudden you got this person from Tampa.
That's why I wouldn't care. I'd be like,
Yeah.
They had a healthy balance there.
You know, you're going to laugh when you
So,
see my
like,
stuff.
I see what you. Yeah, it definitely makes sense, but especially if they touring, you don't want to have a bad footage of a city that you don't know when you're coming back. You know, like I'd rather not have nothing instead of
And it's
you know.
bad enough we already have kind of like that
Bad reputation. I
of
noticed that on
of the
tour.
People coming to concerts, yeah. So we trying
Shaggy,
to fix that.
dog, we did a show. Yo, were you with me?
Shaggy.
With Miami. We did a show out in Miami. Everything was dope. Enjoyed ourselves. Shaggy's gonna perform. Like, we're gonna be backstage right behind this motherfucker.
Wait, like Boombastic Shaggy?
Mr. Boombastic Shaggy. I'm like,
Let me speak on that really quick.
please do.
he's gonna-
Yo,
I'll
jump
be
on the
on
mic.
stage.
Let me tell
please
y'all
save
something
me.
about this guy Shaggy. Okay,
This guy Shaggy. Hold on,
I went
now.
to the
This is on a radio,
no,
right?
okay,
So
hold
you-
on.
This is Reagan Shaggy. This is
Shaggy might reply back to
Boombastic.
you on
All right,
Twitter
this is the,
Yo, listen, we
this is
ready
nine-
for A.
we're talking about
We ready
9
for
Mile.
all.
Oh, okay.
We're talking about 9
Because
Mile.
we love Shaggy. Thank
All
you.
right, so
Yeah.
you know, y'all know about the Bob Marley Festival, the 9 Mile Music Festival. So that was the year that they did over at the Miami Convention Center.
It was outside.
It was outside.
Yeah, it was about
Okay.
Bicentennial.
They had 2 stages. They had like the main stage, and they had like some ghetto stage that nobody went to. So this was like in the daytime too.
You can tell the story. Stop sliding this.
So
so messy with shit, bro.
So I see me. Just to give you the background, I like to be at events early. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
And there's a reason for it.
Opens at 6 o'clock. He's there at 5:50.
There's a reason for me being there early because I get the best spots ever. And so
in the morning.
I'm front center stage and shit. There's 2
That's why I
big
go
ass
with
speakers
Alfred.
and shit.
You there before?
Was that the one with Lauryn Hill?
Yeah,
I think it was.
She killed it.
Yes.
Anyway,
Let me tell the story. Let me hear this.
So he comes up on stage and he's doing his set and he's really getting into it. I'm like, I'm really nervous because I'm right here. He's like, the stage is right here. He's right there. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, shit.
I'm about to get a dick in my face.
That's what it felt like half the damn time.
I don't want to look.
I'm a dude. All these girls around me
Screaming.
I'm like, hey, cool, man.
you trying to back up, but they're pressing you closer to him. This is like the closer he gets, the closer they push you to him.
I try to go back, but there's too many chicks behind me. I'm like,
Shaggy
I can't
balls.
move. But no. It's like you hear the songs on TV and the radio and shit, but then when they perform it live and they're really getting into their song.
I really hope
like, this shit. I'm a dude.
I can't be up here.
I can't be up here. Let me grab this chick.
Why he's singing Mr. Boombastic? You can't be in the front row.
Well, because he's gyrating, and he's using the mic as a cock. And I'm like,
wow. And it's not like you the most inconsistent.
Right. Shaggy's like, I'm gonna do this right here, right now.
And you know what's funny? I'm sure Alf was sitting there looking uncomfortable as fuck.
I had to turn away. I had to literally turn away.
Yeah, he got his hat on, like tilting his head over his eyes. Like,
it's like not here. If you go out to a club and it's a male review night and you don't know it's a male review night,
never happened.
Yeah, I was gonna say thank God I've never had that experience.
That happened once when there was Club Moet back
hold on. Wait a minute. Whoa. He's finna just skate past that.
I didn't know.
He's finna skate past that. How do you not know a male review is going on?
I didn't know.
That on giant,
the girl invited me out. I was like, all right, cool. It's early.
He got the setup. Yeah, that's why. That's usually how it happened. The setup. Shorty's
setup.
She's like, come with me.
Come, we're going places. Okay.
Like, what you think? I'm your gay friend now? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, I gotta go, man. I'm gonna go.
Hey,
I'll see you later. I'm in the other room.
I had something else in mind when we had this, agreement.
Yes,
there's no
nice.
Exactly.
I'm still tripping about fucking cock fucking.
Yo, for real.
I'm still.
But what I was going,
I'm still tripping about the fact that Shaggy's got more than one song,
bro.
Shaggy had a bunch of good songs.
Yo, listen, he had hits.
Well,
Hey, y'all stop.
How
old are you, Swiss?
How old are you, Swiss?
36.
It's not Shaggy. It's Sean Paul.
That's what I'm saying. Outside of boom. Hold on, stop it, because we did this same shit with Bubba Sparks.
I really did.
This is the same shit that we did with.
Nah, yeah.
This is the same shit that
Bubba
got two.
He got 2 hits.
Yeah,
Shaggy's got. I'm saying Shaggy. I'm saying Shaggy ain't got more than 3.
Bro.
I mean, that's kind of accurate.
If you're gonna say American market,
it wasn't me.
In the American market,
it wasn't me.
Yeah,
Boombastic
and
Angel.
Yeah,
man. You remember? Yeah.
All right, look.
Life is one big party when they're all young.
And look, just because
there's one more.
Just because y'all are singing, it doesn't make the number wrong. I said 3.
What about the one he used with the Michael Jackson sample?
What was the name?
Let's dance, let's shout.
And that was him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody got named? I'm just saying.
How about in the summertime when it
That's a commercial though. That's like a Caribbean commercial.
No, it's actually his song.
That's not him.
Look,
yeah, I'm dead ass.
That's not him.
It's Maxi Priest.
Bro,
it's Maxi Priest and Shaggy. It's in the summertime.
Well, it's not Shaggy.
Did they remake that song?
Yeah, I was gonna say. Go to step on and the film on the one. It's everything that they sing on a Caribbean cruise. Like that's what that is.
You two should know that.
I'm just saying, man.
I'm telling you, it's in the summertime.
Look. I didn't want
an old song.
I'm telling you, Shaggy. He remade it. I promise. Somebody look, please.
Listen, I didn't want to.
Shaggy dance and shout.
All right, now do this.
I don't know about
not that song. I don't know what you're talking.
I'm telling you, bro.
Hold on.
You can plug
You
up.
put it to the mic.
Yeah.
Let's plug him out of there. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the Michael Jackson jump.
But that's Mike's song.
Yeah, that's
song.
I'm talking about.
I'm talking about Shaggy.
You're talking about original Shaggy.
This is Shaggy's song.
I know that's Shaggy's song, but that beat. Only reason that beat is like that is because of
Did
Mike.
you find it? Oh, I think we found it.
For Mike.
Yo, you guys are getting a Blood Sessions exclusive.
Come on, you reaching.
How many hits do Shaggy? We are reaching. All right, here we go. I think both found it.
That can't be Shaggy.
That's a remix.
Make this song.
Of course he remade it.
You gonna give him that? You gotta give me the Michael Jackson.
Yeah. I'm not giving either one.
I get any of those.
You don't put this Capri Sun commercial.
You're tripping.
Yo, I did not know that he actually covered that. Or
Yeah, bro.
I don't know anybody ever covered that.
Okay, so in that case, we're gonna talk about how many hits did Joe Budden make?
Oh, he's got one.
He's got one.
Yeah, he got.
Thank you.
Yeah, Joe Budden, you like that?
Yo,
huh?
So like,
Huh? Joey?
Yo, look.
Hey, hold on,
Shaggy got more
though.
than
In
Joe
Def
Budden.
Jam, he was a good character. I'm just
And he was, that fighting.
And whoa, let's not.
Him
He's
and
still,
Buster.
Wait, how you have one hit?
Still what?
and
What
beat
is he still?
he had one mainstream hit. Don't get it twisted. He's a good artist.
Yeah.
but he had one mainstream hit. That's it. With Shaggy, y'all were talking about like y'all like threw me under the bus when I said Shaggy had 3 hits, and everybody said no.
There were big hits.
We did confirm there was a 4th one, right?
There was a 4th one.
There isn't a 4th one.
No, you were trying to say that he only had 1 at first.
No, I didn't. I said he had.
You did.
Well, no,
he said
I said at most 3.
Yeah, he said 3.
And you guys named 3 songs. So how does that make me wrong?
What I was going to say.
I'm just saying, man. Like, at what point am I wrong on this?
We gotta get one more Shaggy.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. This is. Oh wait. Yeah, let's do it.
Dog Shaggy.
Yo, this is probably the longest that somebody's talking about Shaggy. In a long time, bro.
Our conversation was 5 seconds.
Yeah, Joe
yo, Shaggy got more playing time than Joey.
I'm just saying.
Oh wait. Here we go.
No, I just found the original.
Oh yeah.
All right, cool. So here's the original in the summertime. Yo,
we know about this one though.
This play like a.
I never seen the guys.
Let me see. How do they look? Yo, he look like Planet of the Apes.
Yo, that's definitely not Shaggy.
Nah, bro.
That's the 70s,
bro.
All day.
70s all day.
That
bro.
nigga got coke.
Before our time.
Yo, that's coke. Yo, he has
late
cocaine
60s.
residue all in his nostrils.
That's like hair
Made
goals.
that song.
The name of the group, if in case you were curious, is called Mungo Jerry.
Oh snap! Shout out.
Like some sort of.
Funny.
They smoke all day long.
You guys.
That sounds like a discharge.
I got a question for you guys.
Yo.
I always do this in my interviews. I have to ask one question.
Bam.
You can even turn.
Do it.
All right. So my question is, when the filming company makes a biography about an artist, maybe a famous artist, you know, on an average, how often did they hit it on point? Like, and there's been a lot lately in the past 2,000 years. I mean, not the 2000. 2000
last in the 2000s.
That's
I mean, in a millennium.
Yeah, Jesus is the first story that stop.
But I mean, you know what I'm saying? They made a lot of ones that are bad. They made like the Leah, the Tupac, the Biggie, but they made some good ones. Like they made the
they got a Whitney Houston one that just came out.
They got the new edition, but then they got the one
Bobby Brown.
No, NWA.
Yeah,
that was
NWA.
good.
I love that one. They were missing a lot.
Ray
They
was
made
good.
there was a lot
too.
of things missing in that one, but I don't think it was enough for 2 hours. But like, the question is like, on an average, how often you think they hit it on the mark?
I don't think they hit it on the mark at all.
Shit, I'm
because
saying
it's only
If it's on Lifetime, it's an automatic
no,
fail.
it's like 20. It's like 23. It's like 25%.
You think?
Every 1 out of 4. I would say 1 out of 4 because you get
50-50.
you get one. I think you get one good one for every every 3 bad ones. You get one.
I think
good
it's like 10%. Because the only good one I saw so far was the Whitney Houston one.
I don't
know.
That one too.
But it was more of a documentary.
Well, I was going to say it depends. It depends on if you're talking about it.
Because that one's more real.
Like
biopics.
The movie ones.
Yeah, the movie ones,
you
bro.
already cut out Ray, and that was one of the most amazing.
I think
ones.
that
was
one
great.
I thought Ray was awesome.
Yeah, Jamie Foxx did a good
I
job.
thought
That
he
was
looked
awesome.
just like him. Man.
But you said music ones.
Yeah,
right?
Ray was
like, yeah.
No. I'm just thinking because I mean they've done good.
Hey, I like
obviously
the
they've done
Jackson
good
5 one.
biopics.
The Jackson 5?
Jackson 5 was
American
good.
Dream.
American Dream.
American Dream.
That was great.
VH1.
Yeah,
They haven't really made a lot of good ones for hip hop, huh?
Yeah, no, not for hip hop. That's why I said it's probably like 1 out of 4.
Well, but you gotta think
That's
like
about it.
hip hop. Like the thing is, we're still new. We're still brand new. So the guys that we gotta talk about, we need to have people that are willing to go back into the crates.
I'm gonna have to
You gotta
disagree
think-
about
Yeah,
this
'cause
brand
it's-
new.
no, yeah, it's been-
No. I didn't finish. What I
my
meant,
bad.
no, you're good. What I meant to say is like with rock, country, and whatnot, they've had
youngest.
generations of people that want to write about that as well. Hip hop, we still like it's the 70s where you know what I'm saying that it really took form. 73 to be exact. So it's like it's 73. We're in 2018. Like we still got people that still trying to
45
figure out-
years.
Yeah,
No,
45 years. But at the same time, people still trying to be more rappers than more journalists of that industry. Where right now, we still got a lot of country. I got Elvis books more than I got. I mean, Bob Marley's cool, but rappers, like how many volumes of rappers do we have that we could? Jay-Z.
It's because there's still. It's because. Well, here's the thing. It's because.
Here's my opinion on that one. I think it's not. I won't say new. I would say accepted.
Yeah.
Because like everyone's renewed was never accepted. Like
Yeah.
rock and roll when it came out, no,
It wasn't accepted.
That was the devil's music.
Yeah, EDM.
All that.
It was called techno, whatever.
Yeah,
the fuck
yeah,
it's
yeah.
called.
Bastardized
It's called
jazz.
now.
Yeah.
Used to be
So
techno back
like
in the
they
day.
had a hard time accepting it, and then like once they got accepted, then that's when you start getting like
Everybody want to
things
be
on
rappers
here.
now.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
too. Also, my opinion too on that, honestly, is that they do it to themselves because they're still around.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
You
say.
know what I'm saying you can't do a story about a dude
Someone who's
still
still
in the
doing
game.
his story.
Yeah. Unless that's your focus. I mean, then sure.
Because
There's
the
no end to the movie,
Right.
You
Yeah.
keep doing it. Yeah, okay, I see. What you're
like
saying.
that's why they can do Big and Tupac, because you know how those stories ended. Like you can't do something, because they're gonna do eventually one on Rakim.
Yeah.
They're gonna do one on KRS-One, but these
Hey,
guys
you know
are
what?
still here. You know what I'm saying?
You wanna know what's
Like,
crazy? I'll be pissed for the nigga that did the book for Bill Cosby. Like,
You didn't finish it yet.
He ain't finished that shit.
no, it's like he finished it. No, I'm talking about the nigga that did finish it.
Yeah, he wrote. He
and
thought
it's
how it was
like,
going to end.
Right, like the ending is like, and now Bill Cosby does this. He's a philanthropist. Blah, blah. You can find him at BillCosby.com.
But no, like he said, man, those guys, they're still here. So like a lot of what happens now is you don't have people who can document. They're actively documenting stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
like,
that and some
Which
of
is
it
crazy.
too
We got all
is,
this technology, but you would think we have more.
A lot of it
stories.
they've done themselves too.
Yeah.
They put out their own. Their own team will do.
Shout out to DMX.
And I don't like it when they do themselves. I feel like that's
It's cheap.
Yeah, because it's a one-sided story.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's hard. Yeah,
That's
well,
why,
unless you watch
And this
unless
is
you
why I
watch it
didn't like
behind the
NWA
music.
But this is why I didn't like, and the one part I didn't like about NWA is that the MWA made it. You know, that it was very
the
good, but
outside
they
people.
missed a lot of points.
Oh,
They
yeah.
They didn't talk about how Dre whooped that
They
shit's
didn't-
ass.
yeah,
in that
yeah.
interview.
They didn't get nothing.
Everybody wanted to know.
Everybody wanted to talk
Everybody
about
wanted to
that.
know
No,
about
well,
that.
look, nobody wanted to talk to D Barnes. That was her name, D Barnes, bro. Nobody was trying to talk to D Barnes because she was like, "Yo, I hate that nigga."
Yeah, for real. Like she would have made it look a lot different. Like everyone still likes Dre at the end of the movie. After that, you're like, I don't know. So certain things you're gonna have to kick. You know, what was the thing with Bobby Brown? Where Bobby Brown, like, what he slept with Janet Jackson?
Oh yeah,
Bobby Brown said he slept with a ghost too.
man. Bobby Brown's the same person. He said, Bobby Brown's the same person who fried chicken with cocaine.
Yeah, no, but
Like-
the story. Wait, but time out. But the story was that like he kicked her ass out the tour bus. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like some crazy.
Are we talking
shit.
about the
Janet Jackson?
ghost right now?
Yeah.
Jackson, bro. They
Yeah,
said, like,
I've heard that before.
yeah, like so. That's what I'm like.
But like I
certain
said-
things, like you're right. Like
You
some
gotta be
people,
high to
like,
kick out Janet Jackson.
bruh,
everywhere.
that's probably why they took it out. Like it wouldn't even
Of
make
course
sense.
but okay, you know
But
what
if you
now?
were one of the biggest guys, like
It does make sense now, though.
Yo.
Just thinking about the fact he fried chicken with cocaine.
bruh, damn.
I'm just saying, bro.
Remember they had their own TV show?
Yeah.
The
yeah,
Whitney and Bobby?
the Whitney and Bobby show.
Yep.
Wasn't it on E?
Nah, that shit was on. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Which one?
but-
I
yeah.
thought- that sounded like some.
Bravo.
That sounded, I think it was like Bravo.
That was the
Yeah.
very first love in hip hop before they even knew it.
Basically,
They had no clue.
Before they even knew it.
They had no clue.
Right. That was
They just
really-
thought they was inviting cameras in. Like,
It really was
But that
a-
show you how supportive black people be because you know they
That was the
they
most
fucked
ratchetest-
up, but people still like they still cheer him on. Like whose idea to tell? Like Whitney is lit. Hey, can you announce the next winner for this? You know, and she would straight go on stage lit. Hey, everybody, how y'all doing? I'm like, this is not.
That's because Whitney Houston is super hood.
Yo, she would, yeah. But
like Whitney Houston is super. Like Whitney Houston had that whole persona.
But I
of the
think that's.
angel
But I
and
don't
stuff
think. But
like that.
America didn't know that. Like because we knew that she had a problem. Cause we knew she was with Bobby. And
Nah, it was no. I'm gonna
when
tell
America saw her like, yo,
bro, real quick.
she's really lit,
bro.
She has some really good PR people.
Nah, me.
Bro.
Look,
that was their money, man. She kissed Kevin Costner, son.
Look, Whitney Houston. Nah, dude. Look, me and Whitney Houston are from the same neighborhood. She's from East Orange, New Jersey.
Yes,
and that is a super hood area. Bobby Brown spent so much time trying to explain that to people that they don't understand. You
Bobby's
know what it's like.
Look, she got me hooked on crack.
He said that shit, and then she got on. She went. People forget. Do you not remember the what was it? The 60. What was that show?
60 Minutes.
Not 60 Minutes, but the 2020. 2020. When she went on 2020 and she said, "We don't do cocaine." Somebody show me some receipts. People shouldn't forget that shit. That's some hood shit to say. That's some ratchet shit to say. You can't prove nothing.
Because they're not trying to remember her right now like that, right?
That's what I'm saying, man.
Good Pete. I'm telling you, nobody knew, but we knew she was.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I know where she's from. Like, she's from the same fucking neighborhood. Hood. She's ratchet.
Right. We embraced the hell out of that.
But R.I.P. Rest in peace.
So out of all the people in the music industry, we'll try to narrow it down. Let's say hip hop rap,
okay,
and a little R&B.
Okay,
who is the one artist where you're like, okay, we need to return this person, take him back? I don't.
Oh, you don't want him.
We don't want to return this guy no more.
Yeah, that's what I was about to
see. The DMX.
You already knew everybody here.
Everybody's gonna say what?
We thought you were say like who you want to see a bio, like a real bio.
I was gonna ask that after that, but I was gonna ask who you want to return back. Like,
you gonna return?
Who can we return?
Like, we want to say, okay, y'all can have Trinidad James back, like some shit like that. I'm not
Yo, listen, man, Bow Wow can go. Like,
shit.
No, that's some girls that grew up off of Bow Wow now.
Like do you know what set me off with Bow Wow? Like, if you gonna have these beefs with other like singers,
you talking about new Bow Wow though?
You talking
about Shad Moss?
You talking about Shad? This ain't people like Lil Bow Wow. You talking about Shad?
Yeah, you said this Lil Bow and this Bow Wow.
Yeah,
all right, because I'm talking about
the difference. It's like Kanye West and Yeezy. They're two different people.
Kanye West.
Who do we want to give back?
Yeah, like
who if we had to take them out of hip hop and everything that was involved with them?
Yeah.
Ooh, I like this one.
Yeah,
man, fuck. This might, bro. This shit might set a lot of people off.
Everybody got to answer this question.
Look,
I got mine.
Yo, I got, and it's gonna be Cameron.
Yeah.
Yo, Cam, I'm sorry, bro. Yo,
I ain't gonna lie. I think that was the end of Rockefeller.
Yo, Cam,
real talk,
yo,
bro.
seriously, all the bright, the bright colors,
all
the
that
pink,
bullshit,
the pink, the Rudy Tooty Fruity Booty raps, bro. The everything that he said.
But he's so confident about dumb shit. Yeah, and I had pink jackets. And,
bro, this cat had a pink.
The pink was no
the
good.
The pink was, bro, like that.
When he went to the purple, I was like, all right.
Bro, that on its own said you gotta go. Yeah. You gotta go, man. Yeah. But
and you know,
oversized
earrings, like get the fuck
but
out
also,
of here,
but also, it's hard. It's hard. To say, yo, look, it's hard to say Cam, but Cam's gotta go. But damn, because if he's gone, bro, you never get the line. Yo, he's die every day, B.
That's it.
You never get that line. That's
it's I
might
still like
possibly not get Jules.
I still like Belly.
Nah, I'm good.
Nah, you might not get Jude. Dog.
Who's got
Willis?
Look, man. Look, Cam's gone. That's
Cam's
mine.
gone.
Yo, Cam is out for me.
I want to say Future.
What?
Just because
of what he did,
the transition that he created as far as mumble rap, because he's the one that first started that.
Wasn't there a song he said about sucking dick? There was a song he said.
Yeah, he said something about sucking dick too.
Oh Lord,
that's besides the point.
Right now, hey, whatever works for you, bro. But what I'm saying is, as far as what he sparked the whole generation of just trash rap.
He sparked trash, yo. Like, yeah, we putting that all on Future. We putting everything on
Turn
Future.
on the lights. Yeah. I'm looking for her.
Yeah.
Wait.
I listened to that nigga. So.
Gino, do you remember when we went to the first 9 Mile?
Yeah, I remember.
Okay, check this out. So,
oh Lord,
the Marleys were performing.
This better lead to something.
All right, the Marleys were performing.
Right.
Everybody's great. At the end of the performance, like, okay, finally on stage, Future. Everybody literally got up and walked out.
See, I'm not the only one.
See, that's like because the Marleys are
and they didn't know him that time.
That's a whole
different. Yeah, they just did that show. Like they shouldn't have had that.
I know they should have never had hip hop in there, but you're sitting there and literally standing here watching literally everybody get up. And it had to be at least a couple thousand people.
In college? Oh yeah, everybody been.
Oh yeah.
So that's the wrong age group for that shit.
Definite.
All right, so look, we got Cam and Future out. Who's next?
Dang.
Mine is just more of like I would like to see the disastrous effects of what would have happened if it never happened. Eminem, dog.
Ooh.
Not because I don't love the man, because I do hold him that in that much regard that I would be wanting to see how shitty things could be
without
him.
I think it would probably still be the same.
Like mad scientist type shit.
Ja Rule would still be popping.
Honestly, Eminem like in my personal opinion, if I watched how hip hop grow, Eminem literally did change how confident a person can say how they feel in hip hop.
Yeah,
exactly. Eminem literally told people about his life. Like most rappers they talk about how good he is. He told them how fucked up his shit is.
Right.
Yeah,
and it would just be interesting.
But
to
he
see
ain't the first person to do it. It's just that it's been a long time that somebody delivered it the way he delivered it.
Well, that and let's speak about the obvious.
Man,
He's a
he
white
can tell
boy.
stories like a motherfucker.
Well, he was the hardest white boy at the time.
Yeah, but there was other
there was
white
guys
rappers
before him.
It's just
he
lyrically,
how good they were. Eminem was like, look,
it didn't matter. Like I'm very.
No, my favorite thing was like, I'm not gonna shoot you. I'm gonna put this bullet right through you.
Right.
That shit like that.
Yeah.
Little like statistic crazy.
I get it.
And just more as like a devil advocate.
That's interesting. That's interesting because I mean, there's a lot with M that I mean, if he never blew up, if Eminem never blew up, I think eventually you would have still heard
possibly
the same. You would have still heard the same thing. It's just the way that he delivered it. The fact that he could actually rap just made it the fact because there were rappers talking about drug addiction. Keith Murray.
Yeah, exactly.
Keith Murray had been talking about drug addiction. You had Redman talking about that shit. Like there's rappers who had talked about it before, but they just didn't deliver it.
It's the white person's perspective.
Yeah,
we never got it like that.
That's what
third base and shit. Like niggas was bullshit with it. You know, like he was actually coming out like how DMX was coming out.
Yeah.
How Pac was coming out. How the motherfuckers that was the deplorables.
Yeah.
He would say, you know what I'm saying? Not the popular. He wasn't wearing chains, baggy shit. Like he didn't give a fuck about that. He was just like, look, I'm from the trailer park and I'm gonna outrhyme anyone in the hood.
It's that and the fact that I guess too that he also came from that battle rap culture.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because that's another
right
thing too. As a white rapper to come through battle rap into
at
mainstream,
that time in hip hop.
You know what I'm saying? Because there weren't a lot of like battle rappers that were doing that. You know what I'm saying? And like I get it. So yeah, I think that
they
what
even underground. They didn't. It was hard to cross mainstream.
That
cross mainstream.
Yeah, that might
as
be
a battle rapper.
That might be what would do it.
Songs.
I don't think people would pay as much attention to battle rappers if it wasn't for him.
Like 8 Mile. That's the first battle rap like hit. Like it was a hit.
Battle
rap movie.
Yeah, it's a battle rap movie.
It was a number one. You know that.
Yeah, because I mean, you had Crush Groove and shit like that,
but
that shit wasn't. It was dancing. Like
this one is like
this was real hip hop.
Yeah,
so
I like that.
That was good. I like that.
I like to look at butterfly effects and shit.
Yeah,
it's interesting.
Ja Rule would still be popping as much.
Yeah, it's a possibility.
50.
No. I'm still not gonna give him credit. They just signed 50.
So?
No, because 50 was gonna happen already. 50 was gonna get signed by Def Jam.
Yeah, 50 was about to.
But you think he would have popped more with Def Jam or with Dre?
Def Jam.
I don't think so.
You're crazy, bro.
So.
At that time,
listen. I think he would have lasted longer.
Yeah,
I don't know if he would have popped as.
Yeah. Oh no, he's right.
He wouldn't have got that pop.
Check it.
Are you kidding me?
Check
with
it.
Eminem backing him, there's no way.
Check it.
Listen.
I would say with Dre. Basically, he made the biggest impact because he had everything that he needed around him.
Producer,
the whole West Coast, you had the fucking Eminem machine. You had who you need basically to help you push. But those weren't East Coast rappers. Eminem was, because Eminem was the one that was pushing Dre to push 50 Cent. M wanted that because M is a Detroit rapper. Which is real close to East Coast, so that's his style. But anybody else, if they like his mixtape, that was the shit. That's what people forgot. He had 2 solid albums.
Thank you.
Then it started falling out. But Massacre, those are old songs that he wrote in New York.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when it came after he got all the money and all that, the inspiration and the drive wasn't the same because they were trying to make him a West Coast, like they tried to make that the Death Row.
They tried to take away the New York swagger from him.
Yeah.
And the fact is,
it wasn't going to work.
Here's the thing: if he had signed with Def Jam. If 50 had signed with Def Jam or any one of the bigger New York labels, he already had a fan base in New York. Plus, you got to think, Def Jam at that time, you're talking about
Def
artists.
Jam was broke at that time.
What, 2004? Yo. He would have been basically by himself. He would have been the main one. You're talking about the only other acts in Def Jam was Rockefeller. It was Rockefeller. It was Rockefeller because Kanye was still there. Kanye wasn't there. He was just working with Jay-Z.
Yep.
So you had Jay-Z. And then you had DMX.
And then you got Method Man.
Method Man and Redman. Like, you still had older acts from the previous Def Jam. Like, Joe Budden was on Def Jam.
Still popping.
But if you had 50 Cent on Def Jam at that time, they would have just put money behind him. And he would have popped.
He made it that way though because he's isolated himself with how to rob. So like when you got shit like, cause think about it, man. If I drop a diss track dissing everybody in Tampa right now, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be kind of hard for me to get on a lot of shows in Tampa. I'm gonna have to do it myself.
You get on them.
I'm gonna get on. Popular. You know what I'm saying?
You'd be very popular in the
Hey, maybe my next album I'm gonna fucking air niggas out. But in the meantime, you know, until I have an Eminem around me, you know, nah. But it's like he didn't give a shit. So it didn't matter what label he was on. Somebody just had to have the balls and the money to invest in that kind of character. Because, like, West Coast isn't worrying about all these East Coast rappers that don't like my, you know, my artists. Like, I'm going to give you Snoop Dogg. I'm going to have you rap some shit with Ice Cube. I'm going to have you rap with, you know, Eminem. Like, oh, you got to click too? Guess what? Bring him to L.A.
Yeah, everybody except for New York.
Everybody, yeah. I mean, they were going on tour. Yayo was supposed to be, in, you know, on parole and shit. Like, so it's like, it just made sense because that's where the money worked. But, like, if you had the place where you already grew up at, the place that already harbors your inspiration, man, that first album would have still went good.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have, you know, if I can, you can't. You know, it would have been great with some Dre tracks, but shit, the dude still had Kanye on the East Coast. You still had Just Blaze. You still had
Dipset. You had all of them.
We
They
have
were
all
really
these rap, you know.
Yeah.
So, like, imagine those guys. That's why it's hard for him to sell that much because he's still street, but he don't have that marketing team. We had Eminem's marketing team, Dre, Up in Smoke, like these guys was killing it. Yeah. So you come in there, Obi Trice fucked up. I mean, you was ready to go.
He had a banging ass record. Yeah.
Obi Trice had everything ready to go. His album was ready to go. Like he had a good setup.
So who's yours then?
Obi Trice. He got
wow. Nah, he took Obi was nice, but he took himself. He took himself out.
He took himself out.
He took himself out.
Like, cause he like yo,
it's like him and Lloyd Banks are like the same dude.
Shit.
Nah, I'm not gonna go
bro,
that
don't you
far.
ever do that to Banks, bro.
Yo, you wildin', bro.
I like Lloyd Banks.
Bro,
Lloyd is nice, but what I'm saying is they both didn't reach their potential.
Yeah.
No. Mixtape. You know what it is? Banks is a mixtape monster. Yeah. And the thing is
but he has great albums too.
And he does.
Yeah. All his albums.
But the thing is he's not. They try to fit him into a commercial mold too. And that's not him. That's not him. He's not commercial. Obi's a good rapper, but it's the same thing. But Obi just doesn't have the same skill set that Lloyd Banks does. It's just not there.
And I'm glad you brought up that genre because that was my next one. Mine was going to be, I don't know if y'all remember him, Tony Yayo.
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. He was like,
you would say bye to Tony Yayo.
Yo,
yeah, well, the industry said bye to Tony Yale.
Yeah. I feel like he was. You know how like you.
He was, but
you know how there's
Tony
that
was
homeboy.
Like the hype man.
He was like the
exactly.
Yeah, he's the hype man. He got the album.
He's the hype man. That got the album.
You know, like one of those dudes. That he's like your homeboy. Like you all three y'all rappers. You got the homeboy doesn't rap, but then like he's just in there, just do it with y'all, just hang out. I feel like that's Tony Yayo. Or he may have been just a supplier that hanged around.
We got money. Fucking.
I feel like he wasn't his wife.
Hold on, don't sleep on So Seductive. That's a dope ass song.
I like Tony. Yeah, I thought that album was hard. I think the people that Tony Yayo was funny in the mixtape.
How many features he had in that shit?
Like nobody.
Man, he's the Shaggy. He's the Shaggy of G Unit.
Come on,
nobody. Nobody. It's true. Nobody was like Tony, but he was the hood. But he was the goon though.
But
Yayo was the goon. He wasn't like a rapper.
Here's the thing. What happened? Because remember, the original G Unit was really 50 Lloyd and Yayo. But the thing is Yayo went to prison, and then they got Young Buck.
Young Buck right in his spot. Young Buck was killing. I thought Young Buck was the hitman of the shit.
Because Young Buck because Young Buck was the key to the South.
Yeah, he was.
He was the key to the South. It was like,
bro, they want to ride with me.
They let it game like,
get low.
Get out of here.
Yeah. What do we need 3 New York dudes for? We got 2 New York dudes and then a dude from Tennessee.
That's it.
Yeah,
that's hey, yo, look,
and that's where you come. That's where you gotta get that hood out of your mind, and you start thinking from the business mindset. That's whoever did that decided that, like, yo, we need to get more money outside New York. New York can only give you so much.
And that's also because at the time, bro, you talking about 2006, bro. You talking about cats like T.I., Ludacris.
Yeah,
and that's when the South was rise. That's when the South was rise.
That's why
Lil
John did that move.
The South would rise again.
Cash Money, Young Buck.
Cash Money was killing it in 04 through 06. Yeah.
They had like a song every year that was like
that was like, you know what? When
and
Cash
like,
Money and No Limit had their thing going on, I felt like I was like the East Coast, West Coast.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
I was like, that's what money was making for them,
I
dog.
felt, you know what though? Nah, I knew who was gonna win that. I felt so bad for No Limit because them niggas was gonna lose.
Well, I'm gonna tell
you know why I knew that?
I'm glad you said
You
that.
know why?
Can I
Then
tell
they
you
kept
my
dropping
nigga?
an album. They dropped the album every week. And like, how you got you spending so much money?
They got
I'm gonna
300.
tell you who I'm dropping.
They got 365 artists.
You just
they
said
got artists for every day.
I was trying to figure out
I
who we could do great in hip hop without. And you just said, I was like, who the hell? Silk the Shaka.
Oh my God, man!
Go.
Silk, that's just another example. He's your little brother. He's like, give me the mic. I can hear it. Like, pass the ball. I can shoot,
bro. Like,
come on, let me play.
This guy,
Masterpiece Mama's like, listen,
rapping,
just let Silk put it out.
It's like
before I was rapping,
it's murder. He in jail. You got me.
Wow, am I the only person who had Silk the Shock albums?
You were the only one. I had him. That's why I know I didn't like them.
Charge it to the game.
Charge it to the game.
Charge it to the game.
Yo,
you had to have it to know you didn't like him.
That's how you. That's the only way you would know. Because
Hey,
they
but
had
you know
that
what?
dope
Y'all
beats.
gonna hate me, dog.
Yo,
y'all gonna hate me for this one. I felt like at the time, Snoop Dogg made the best album of his career on No Limit record, dog. I don't know if he did that on purpose,
bro.
Because his contract.
He was ready to roll, so he had new people to work with.
Exactly.
He was about to
get fucked the whole.
He didn't have to worry about Death Row trying to kill him.
Yo,
he didn't have to worry about Suge. There was no Suge Knight.
Yeah,
Yo, Master P. Master P is so much better than Master P is so much nicer than Suge Knight.
Master P's like, go ahead, just go make what you
dog,
want.
the best album. I still got that bitch, dog. I got $20 to my name.
Hey, look, we can act like Silk the Shock ain't make no hits though, but Silk did make hits.
Yeah,
like he's one of those where I can actually.
He had that one hit with Maya.
He had the hit with Maya.
Was fine as fuck.
He had the
one
with
Mystical.
Mystical.
Yeah.
What was it? Ain't my fault.
I ain't do that. Yeah,
it ain't my fault.
I didn't know he was on that. I just know that from.
If
Mystical.
you listen to it now, you're like, what was I thinking?
Yeah,
but,
because here's the thing. You know what's funny? If you're right. If you go back and listen to Silk, you realize that he's off beat.
Oh yeah, all the time.
He wasn't rapping. That nigga was
he was literally
talking
off beat. Like it was like wait a minute, man. Like I go back and I think about remember Make Him Say
nah.
His verse on that shit is the funniest shit ever because he's like, and I bust your shit and I make him say. Nah. Yo, I was like, yo, wait a minute, man. Your shit is like way off.
Super fast and it's slow.
Yeah, and it's slow. And it was like
none of it's on beat.
Yo, I bet the engineers in that bitch are going crazy. Like, yo, look, man, hey.
You hear the snare?
Wow.
You hear the snare?
Can you hear the
turn
kick?
up these kicks?
The kick is right there. It's on beat. Tick.
Nah.
Bro,
that's hilarious.
That shit was so funny, man. I can't believe. But like I said, just going back to that, bro, between No Limit and Cash Money, bro, No Limit was going to lose that shit, bro.
Yeah, they spent way too much money.
And you know what's funny? Is I had like this. You hear that shit, right? You hear that shit. Listen to him. He's off beat like a motherfucker.
Yeah, but when Mystical got on, Mystical saved his ass in that song.
Mystical's the one that like outshined him. He's not even on the feature. They don't even put his name on the feature.
He rolling.
He can stay on the beat.
Mystical's album was the shit though.
How much time we got? Because I be talking to y'all forever about this stuff. I was about to talk about how like the cats that was popping back in the day and they try to come back and they're not in the same momentum that music is now.
Yes.
Like, I remember when Ice Cube came back a couple years ago. He came back trying to get a rap.
I actually bought that.
But he messed with all the new producers, but he was rapping like he's still
same.
89, and you can't do that.
And
like,
I
you
like
can tell it, right?
Actually, what he said was he had nice rhymes, but the beat didn't.
He wasn't flowing with it. Yeah, he was so used like that's. It's like. Dude, you gotta stretch before you play ball. If you ain't played ball in a while, you're gonna get cramps.
Yeah, but you can't just jump right in.
But I have to respect him. He did kind of learn from that because his last album after that, Good Cop, Bad Cop, Good Cop, Bad Cop. Yeah, took back. I love that shit. That was
awesome.
That was
That's good to know.
But it's like
I love Ice Cube.
But and the reason I'm bringing it up is because Mystical tried to come back, and it just didn't.
I remember that.
You can't just yell at niggas,
dog. Especially after all this time.
Well, you can't yell at people with his type of slang.
Yeah.
Bro, don't nobody know what you're talking about no more,
well, especially
man.
with what he got him with. Like, it's just like now when you screaming, we just imagine you beating up women.
Capital L's taking off.
Capital L.
Round of applause for him. Thank you for coming in, sir.
Yeah.
No, you good.
bro. Like it's crazy,
Peace,
bro.
family.
Like
You know what I'm
I think when mystical rap, bro, you know mystical used the word boonopolis. All you gotta do is go listen to Shaky Ass. If you listen to Shaky Ass, he says $1. He says $1 for my boonopolis, $1 for my boobuski.
That's some Cajun shit right there.
But he always said that shit.
That's the backwoods of New Orleans. Yo, I was watching Boozy.
Because he says shit like, yo, suck a head on them that crawfish.
Yeah,
remember that shit? That's what I'm saying.
Yo,
like
Mystical, shout out to Mystical. He had one of the best ad-libs ever. Like, it move, bitch. Get out the way. Like, that was like a personal.
He was like, bitch. Oh, no, that whole verse was
that
whole verse was personal.
Yo, I'm not gonna have to do that.
He's like, so what he say? He's like, I'm on the sideline. What did he say? He said, minding my business. He's like, what are you doing?
Trying to get my paper.
He's trying to get my dick sucked.
Yeah,
what are you doing? He said, sideline in my fucking business. I'm trying to get my paper. Child support soon. Yo, forget the keys. Get that rental back.
Wait, we're gonna start from the beginning.
Plug it up.
Here we go.
Oh my god.
Plug up.
Oh, you want to plug it? Oh,
no.
Hell yeah.
Hey, I'm about to say it.
Just
read it. Read it.
I'm
like
just gonna, we're gonna read it.
Read it like it's a regular person.
Here I come.
Oh Lord.
Here I go.
Here I come.
Uh-oh. Don't jump, bitch. Move. You see them headlights?
You hear that fucking crowd?
Start that goddamn show. I'm coming through. Hit the stage and knock the curtains down. What the fuck?
Hit the stage.
Reckless.
Knock the
I
curtains
fucked
down.
the crowd up. That's what I do.
That's what I do.
That's what I do.
I like how you get nice and nice like Dr. Check or Mr. Hyde shit. That's what I do. Young and successful.
Sex symbol.
Sex symbol. The bitches want me to fuck.
True. Hold up. Wait up, shorty. Oh no.
What's up?
I
Get my dick sucked. What are you doing?
You sideline in my fucking business.
Trying to get my baby check.
Child support suing. Forget the keys.
Truck. Wait, give me that truck and take that rental back.
Who all these fucking TVs and that jury, bitch? Nah, I ain't bitter. You better not ain't bitter.
Fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
But I'm gonna tell you like this, bitch.
No,
You better not walk in front of my toolbox.
That verse is mad personal.
You talking to somebody?
Yo, he's talking straight. That shit was going straight to a baby mama.
They read that shit in court. That's how you know.
He's like, damn it, did you say this? Yeah.
That's the verse that done him in.
Oh my god.
That verse right there. You said, listen, you running bitches over with your tour bus.
Yeah, listen.
Nah, you said
He
you
took it
better
to
not
court.
walk in front of my tour
The
bus.
judge was like, did he say anything that made you feel unsafe for your safety? Yes, as a matter of fact, put these headphones on.
It was everything after he said he was getting his dick sucked. And he said, what are you doing? He said, forget the truck, take that rental back.
Oh my gosh.
Crying, dog.
Oh my God, bro.
Funny.
That was all mystical.
Listen,
That's
so
just
if hip hop, one day hip hop will have a children's show. When we sit here and we analyze all these verses and why these people were saying what they were saying at the time, what's the the mentality of these people? But
I can't wait till there's like a hip hop show in Vegas. I can't wait till they bring out Mystical. They roll him out. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait,
bro. So we wrapping that up.
Yeah,
this was fun. But yo, on the next come up, like anything planning? You got anything in the works?
Yeah. I actually do have two things. I'm actually decided to take some time for myself to do some personal projects in 2019.
Nice.
You guys,
movie, right?
Yes, we are going to work on a movie.
Buddy.
I'm actually going to do a comedy. Movie.
Saying, can I get in though?
And I'm actually doing a web series. I'm going to be doing a web series focusing on poetry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, come through on Sunday at Ramen Time. Lions Den.
All right.
Yeah, we got poetry.
So definitely gonna do that. You guys can check it out. Some of my work on MicoWhite.com. MICO White, WHITE. Or just hit me up on any social media with the same thing. Same name, Mico White.
Mico.
Bam.
Shout out.
Yeah, round of applause.
Yeah, round of applause. Come on, what you up here doing, man?
That's my man.
Load up, man.
I thought that Red Bull done wore off.
That bull semen is slowing you down, bro.
I didn't want to let him leave yet.
I got you. Uh-oh. It's only right.
FLOHIO Radio presents.
I don't care what DMX does. We gotta keep him.
Yeah, DMX
ain't going nowhere.
He ain't going nowhere.
Not with these books.
From the
curse
king.
you out and pray on stage.
That's it, right?
For real.
With
I
your
know people
host,
curse me out, never pray.
Okay. For those who don't know what the Book of Earl is, the Book of Earl is Ever Always Real Life. It was an autobiography of DMX, as told to the dopest author name of all time, Mr. Smokey D. Fontaine. I will give you a round of applause, sir. Thank you for that. And what we do here at Blunt Sessions, we go to the Book of Earl. And it's real simple. You pick a page from the Book of Earl.
Well, tell him the story about the book. Yeah, he don't know about the story. So
for those that don't know about the Book of Earl, I own a pit bull. Her name is Karma. Shout out to her. She had actually a rough couple of weeks ago. I thought we was going to lose her.
Oh, man.
And it was rough. I had spent the whole day with her. I was like, it's going to be our last day. We're going to do all the things you like to do. And then I woke up the next day. I said, fuck that. It's not gonna happen. I ain't losing you. So I took her to a vet, and they did blood work, and we found out she had diabetes. Oh. Other people thought, oh, no, it's probably this, it's probably that. They're trying to charge me $800. And I was just like, let me just go to this last place, get one more consultation. Told me it was diabetes. He said, get the insulin. Got the insulin, and she's running around.
Thank God.
Everything is great now. Shout out to my baby.
Telling you got a new tattoo, One Love Karma.
One Love Karma. Round of applause for her for being a soldier.
That's good.
So she's still around for all you haters.
Y'all thought it was over.
Thought it was over. It ain't over. But she's the reason why this book is in the shape it's in.
For real.
She chewed on this. She also chewed on the Michael Vick shoe. True story.
Yeah.
That is funny.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to laugh, but that is actually funny.
I got
that
pictures.
A dog was chewing on a Michael Vick.
On a Michael Vick shoe.
Out of all of them.
So we do with the Book of Earl. We read from the DMX Book of Earl with DMX.
Shout out to her woke ass.
That shit.
So it's real simple. You just pick a random page.
It looks like it still got dog saliva in it.
So as I read from the Book of Earl, I turn to page 225.
All right, because I got a curfew. Better not read too long now. So.
Bam! When I turned my head, I saw a boomer in the air. The van hit him smack in his chest.
And he's really doing the sound, the voice.
Flipped over a couple times and landed 10 feet in front of me.
Damn.
I knew right away. He was standing on his feet, but I could see it in his eye. That van had killed my dog. That's interesting.
Wait, he was standing on his feet?
Yeah.
After he got hit?
But he was out.
Yeah, he was done, yeah.
For the first few moments, I couldn't even yell. I just stared at him. My boy's chest was split open, and he was bleeding out of his nose. His legs were wobbling. He had no fight left. The impact had done more damage than he could bear. I watched Boomer take his last breath. When he fell, I lost my mind. What the fuck? I yelled as loud as I possibly could. Somebody's gonna die.
That part.
That's my man.
Did he do the Gert growl too in the thing?
No, I did. That's what we do when we finish reading our little part.
Even though, I mean, yo, shout out to Boomer, bro. It took a van.
A van.
Yo.
Like, yo, this is the same dog. If anybody's been listening to if you've been listening to this podcast, this is the same dog that, fought other pit bulls, birds, mice, all kinds of shit. And he's been with D since he was a kid.
Oh.
Wow.
And the last thing, I mean, here's the thing. He took the van and kept standing.
Yeah. He got hit by a van.
That's some Incredible Hulk stuff right there.
All right.
All right. Mico.
If you choose
I'm
to.
not touching that saliva.
Yeah.
What?
How many years old?
I got to read this?
Yes.
Oh, that's what we do.
It is a tradition.
That's what we doing here.
Okay. My bad, guys.
You pick a page.
Pick
a page.
And you got to read it.
You're adding to the long list of people.
How long do I got to read it?
However long as you want.
However long as you want. If you want to read a couple sentences, read a couple sentences.
If you want to
you got to read them in DMX voice.
You got to do it in DMX voice. That's the key.
Oh, Lord, here we go.
And someday we're going to have DMX on this show reading.
I'm glad this is not recorded.
Well, we should be.
Let me put on my...
We got to add it to the list.
Let me put on my 40 and over glasses.
There you go.
Hey, DMX got to put on his too.
That's facts.
That's my dog. All right.
All
right.
Here we go.
Lord help me. All right. This is funny.
Exactly.
Channel your inner DMX.
Okay, I lost my page. Dang it. Hold on. Okay, got it.
What page we on?
All right, we are on.
As we turn for the book mail.
We are on what? We are on 45.
Page 45.
Page 45.
Page 45. We on what? That's my dog. Okay.
Uh-huh.
It's dark and hell is hot. What? Okay. So anyway, they would give us money for them. Each week you would be given an allowance of $3.50.
Uh-huh.
To do a different chore, like cleaning the bathroom, vacuuming the living room, or doing the dishes in the cafeteria.
This DMX work voice.
There was one chore I hate.
Uh-huh.
Dough, and that was waxing the dining room floor. Who the fuck waxes the dining room floor?
DMX.
We called it doing the buffer. The janitors would cut it, all these gray blankets into squares, and you had to put your feet on them and walk them around the whole floor, back and forth, over and over. Pressing down as you slide the wax all over.
Yeah.
There would be 3 kids buffing at a time. That would still take us amongst an hour to finish the room.
Damn.
The end.
That's
First of
my
all,
man.
I guess that's a little too old for me because I mop floors, but I don't know how you wax.
That's
that.
like, that's
You
child labor.
gotta remember, DMX is what? Over 50 now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord, he's 50?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. DMX is 50. Shout out to X.
Shout out to X. Round of applause for Mico White coming in today,
Yeah,
sir.
Thank you.
Good to see y'all, man.
Yeah, man, this is fun. I like this.
That's my man.
We're gonna have to definitely
No.
talk in the next season.
Yeah, man.
Definitely. Appreciate you, brother.
One last time before you get out of here, give all your contact information out.
Okay, yes. This is Mico White based out here in Tampa, Florida. You can find me at MicoWhite.com. All social media, Mico White. And the spell that is MICO, white like the color. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Butch Sessions. I hope y'all have a good time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Mico White, everybody.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
That's my man. Yeah. No. How you feel?
All right.
You want to tell me peace so we can go?
Yeah. Y'all want to get your catchphrases in?
Are we doing that
Oh,
now?
am I doing a drop? Okay, I'll do
you
a drop.
could.
I
Yeah,
got you.
give
Let's
us a
see.
drop, baby.
It's
It's all good, baby.
Awesome. Cool one. Okay, I think I got one. All right.
All right.
Let me know when you're ready.
I'm always ready, baby.
Okay. Yo, what's up? This is Mico White. You guys got your lighters, you got your ashtrays, so we get ready for blunt sessions.
Oh. Catchphrase time, guys.
All right. Yo, shout out to everybody for listening, liking, supporting, doing what y'all do. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate everything that you guys do. Y'all know what it is. Yo, Serge hates love.
Oh, that's not the case.
And-
It's not the case. Not at all.
Y'all know what y'all are, man. Y'all the real MVPs.
What's good, people? As always, thank you for tuning in. And if you're listening to this when it's not live, thank you for listening. Share, and all that good stuff that you already know. Tune in next week, 9 p.m.-ish, 10, whatever. Blunt sessions. And then you already know I ain't got no fucking catchphrase.
Oh. Round of applause for everybody who came out today.
Yeah.
Shout out to Gino Lexus, a.k.a. DJ Gino Lexus.
The head
Vodafone
chef
Capital
sensation.
LK Swizz, Brother Latino Heat, and, of course, Mr. Mico White.
Yes.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Shout out to Reggie. Thank you for calling in. Y'all check out that Cover 2 cover. Is it Cover 2 Conversations?
Cover 2 Conversations.
Conversations, I should know. I always call it, but it's all good. Thank everybody for tuning in, as always. I'm going to play a song. Hold on. Let me get a song locked up.
All right.
Before I got ahead and get out of here, because we got to end this with some music, baby.
Word life.
Let's throw on. You know, I ain't heard in a while. You thought I haven't heard in a while.
That Silky Shocker.
Oh, I don't think I have any Silk to Shocker. Y'all
And the thing is, bro, you gotta be careful with that shit, bro. Pull this shit down real quick.
for real. I'm gonna play some Laws. We're going out with Laws.
Yo, shout out to Laws.
As always, it's Blood Session, baby.
Yeah, shout out Spring Hill.
It's like 20 years old, I was sewing on my oats. All I needed was a hoe in the boat. I had a 2-chain flow, yeah, I'd go for the throat. I'll pray to God and hope someone will provoke the wrath. Yeah, my punchline notebook, book of revelations, a funeral home logs, a book of reservation. I never was patient, a blunt plus pacing. My one bedroom turned me into raps Jason. All I ever wanted was a tour around the globe, but all I got was a dime piece tearing off of clothes. My eyes closed. Yeah, I'm going inside. My pops drink a lot of brew, but you know he provide. My boys aren't always round, but you know they'll ride. 3:14 a.m. the life of pie. So who am I? Feeling like a Pakistan Jackie Chan. Used to leave a Barbie doll feeling like Raggedy Ann. My style's free, it doesn't have to be planned. I'm only looking for disciples, you don't have to be fans. I'm not God or the devil, I'm the last mushroom on the final level when the Lord above won't test you, yup. Yeah, I'm going inside. My pops drink a lot of brew, but you know he provide. My boys aren't always round, but you know they'll ride. 3:14 a.m. the life of pie. So who am I? Yeah, I'm going inside. My pops drink a lot of brew, but you know he provide. My boys aren't always round, but you know they'll ride. 3:14 a.m. the life of pie. So who am I? You talk a lot of math, but your numbers low. Your lack of content got me like fuck it though. You Al-Qaeda, always saying how you gonna blow. When it come man to man, you don't really want it though. I read the Vedas back to front and scream Hare Krishna, and hit the block with my brain stock with ancient wisdom. The lifestyle of an urban wizard is what I'm living. I make a girl disappear like a magician. I got my sleeves rolled up like I was fixing. See my younger self playing Excite Bike and Psychic Visions. Yeah, the hating kinda loud when Uncle Mike is spitting, but my faith moved mountains like a Christian. I like a vixen. I hate new rap. You can find me swinging on a new jack like Michael Bivins. Your stomach growls while I'm reading. That's nutrition. Me, her, and her girlfriend. That's addition. Yeah, I'm going inside. My pops drink a lot of brew, but you know he provide. My boys aren't always round, but you know they'll ride. 3:14 a.m. the life of pie. So who am I? Yeah, I'm going inside. My pops drink a lot of brew, but you know he provide. My boys aren't always round, but you know they'll ride. 3:14 a.m. the life of pie. So who am I? The sunrise on my burned eyelids, so I slid across my back on the raft where I live. Must be my own fault, I'm lost at sea. Sometimes I wonder God is all for me. And am I part of your dream? Am I an angel or a demon? Am I part of your team? Because as hard as it seems, whenever I feel pressure, you right there with me. Even when a trash bag closed like Missy. I woke up and she said kiss me, but she like a day job, keeping many men busy. My life like a cartoon, the 20 twins saying twist me. But I open the bag and something smells fishy. You can't transcend if your wheels spin. Watching band of brothers, those some real men. And finding money's harder than finding a real friend. Harder than climbing a mountain looking for a hidden gem. So I'm going inside. My pops drink a lot of brew, but you know he provide. My boys aren't always round, but you know they'll ride. 3:14 a.m. the life of pie. So who am I? Yeah, I'm going inside. My pops drink a lot of brew, but you know he provide. My boys aren't always round, but you know they'll rock. 3:14 a.m. the life of pie. So who am I? Who am I?
Something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
You are now tuned in to Blunt Sessions. Blunt Sessions. On FLOHIO Radio.
Get him the hell out of here.
Get him out of here. Hey, Macarena.